think we've made a mistake.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Just a poor boy.
All right. Yo, Red,
Alright.
don't get that on the stream.
I need no sympathy.
Started
There we
streaming.
go.
Okay, only now you start to scream. Like, we've already done the good part. Red, when we start doing the recap, that's your cue to start the stream. Now we just have the priceless moment. Like, that moment is gone for good. You're welcome. Thanks, Red.
So it's gonna be a while.
No.
You gotta give me some time to actually move the mouse over to the other screen.
You've had like 10 minutes to move the screen.
Give me a break, guys.
That just makes
To anyone watching this in the future, we sincerely apologize for this.
Yeah, it's only in our memories. We'll just have to remember it and love it in our memories.
So you're saying I can't drink tonight because I might forget? Is what you're saying? I can't
No,
drink?
I mean, that's always the case, but, you know, price you pay. Cost of doing business, I often say.
God damn it. Being sober sucks.
I mean, you don't have to work tomorrow, so, you know.
Holiday!
Well, I know I do. So,
Alright, so we finished off our recap, and I guess we all agreed to burn the living hell out of all that loot.
And take all of that money and exchange it. Don't keep a single coin. Get rid of it and exchange it for something else.
Yeah, we're giving it to Obnoxious.
Yes. Yes.
Can we buy the sword off of the
We should give all the stuff to Obnoxious.
With Obnoxious?
I don't think that's a great idea.
Oh.
I think it's a great idea.
no.
Hold on.
I mean,
That's a
next
terrible
we're
idea.
trading it for shadow coins, you know.
No.
I've got
And
an
then
idea.
We're burning.
Why not? We give the coins to Obnoxious and say, "There, your favor is done."
That's not gonna work.
I don't think
Oh,
that's
that's
gonna work.
he's already done that to us once.
No, he's not gonna accept it. He wants his favor, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah,
It won't
and his
be money.
favor is now going to be
No,
he's
he's
super rich.
no, it's of his choosing. It's literally a favor of his choosing.
He's
Like,
the
you can't
king.
just say,
He doesn't
"Oh,
need more
here's
money."
$1 million gold. Your favors are
No.
paid."
We're not
No,
giving
you
him
could,
money. We're
in a
giving his
way.
personal bank to exchange it.
Yeah.
We'll tell him
Yeah.
that this gold is worth more than normal gold, and then we'll just take normal gold back for
I
it
don't
so
think he's
that
gonna believe that.
he can keep the hag
He's not
gold.
gonna believe
I mean,
it.
we can
possible.
even take a reduction.
mean-
It's not like
I mean,
Don't forget,
Don't need
Obnoxious
to lie.
did just randomly come into a battle and say, "There, my favor is done," even though we never
I
asked
mean-
him to come.
He's right.
Anthos, I'm pretty sure Anthos asked him for help.
Anthos,
Yeah.
did you ask him to come to the siege?
Yeah.
Ah,
That was
That-
the favorite.
that's a difference. We all assume that he just came
Yeah.
out
Whoa. Don't put no we in there when it was a you.
Fair enough.
Actually, there is a we because the cat and him are together, and we're couples, and it is we's.
Okay.
I
Well-
stand by my honeys.
Okay, fine. We just specify going forward with the we, because I was not in that we at all.
Actually, I'll tell you why I was in that we, because the DM told us that that's what he did.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
remember.
true.
So
I'm just
I
spitballing
kind
here.
of threw that in there too. The DM told us that he just did it to do a favor for us on his choosing without telling us that Anthos did that. So yeah, I'm in that we too, from based on what I was told.
So either way, we're out. That his help. So have fun with that.
I don't think it really needed help though.
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much.
Well, I don't think we knew that at the time.
I don't think he cares.
Anyways, the point is we shouldn't keep that money. That money shouldn't be on us.
It's a very good point.
You know what we could do with all those gold coins? We
What?
smelt it.
What?
We smelt it into a statue of Obnoxious and offer
Okay.
that to him.
So
in
what's wrong with
exchange.
the gold coins? And just asking for reference.
I do not agree to this. I'm gonna just walk away from this nonsense.
It came from a hag
Give us
later.
gold.
What's wrong with
It's
them?
hag gold.
Oh,
It's
hag gold.
It's hag gold. They pee on it like a cat, and now it's been cat peed on.
And it'll always smell like that forever and ever and ever. And every hag that's going to see it or smell it is going to know that it's hag gold. We don't need that on us.
Neat.
And
So-
that's why We are
That's why
trying to get rid of it.
Wait a minute.
I'm not saying throw it away. I'm just saying take it to a bank and exchange it for something else
Yeah,
that isn't
or
so
casinos, you know,
specific.
unmarked bills. Yeah.
I like the idea of a bank because they're scumbags as it is. So
Exchange it for silver. Just say that we need it all in silver.
Something, just
I don't think we
not
need that
those
much silver.
specific coins.
just ask for we'll ask for a mix of denominations, like gold, some electrum, some platinum, some silver. Like a mix of currencies.
There you go.
I still think.
And we're totally not using this money to buy drugs.
We should use it to buy more catnip that we got lost.
Oh yeah, that was a problem.
Marie bought more. It's done.
Anthos took care of it.
Or just donate it.
No, that is terrible. We're not going to donate
Your orphanage
that
have
hag
this
gold
cursed
to
gold.
some person.
Yeah, you all have a problem taking haggle. You had no problem taking the genie gold.
The genie gold?
What genie gold?
At the very beginning,
genie gold?
at the very beginning, we were in a genie's lair, and they took some of the gold.
Oh well,
Oh,
I mean,
you guys are dumb.
Wait, we did? Even I don't remember that.
I don't
At the
remember.
very
I mean, just
beginning,
because you don't
Zero.
remember doesn't mean it didn't happen.
in
That's-
zero, when we were
Were you
doing all
drinking?
that kind of stuff.
Oh, the session 0. I thought that literally didn't matter because it's literally like we're in an alternate dimension. This is literally
No,
just a
session
playtime.
0 is your one shot to
Yeah,
begin
but
the
here's the
campaign
thing:
a lot
our
of the time.
session 0 did not take place in this world.
But the part that where the genie part wasn't in the dream.
It's true.
And that was after.
Yeah, but we also fought a bunch of goblins randomly, and we also it was literally session 0, divorced from reality.
I don't think
It was literally just a playtest.
Where the goblins at?
Not here. Fuck. Not here.
Alrighty. Shall we move on?
Well, moving on, there's somebody new here at the house that wasn't here 4 days ago.
Who's that?
A short, rotund elf.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, is this what it is?
He's on
There,
the
'cause,
map.
like, I'm right here.
He's
Yeah,
on
it
the map.
is.
It's really obvious.
Where on the map? It's a big map.
He's at the entrance
I see
to
it.
the
I know
road.
who it is.
Yeah.
To the west.
So we have to put tokens there?
That's
I
fine.
mean, I'm sure
I don't
teams
need
will
to-
greet him.
Yeah, I mean, there's no problem. Yeah, honestly, I just put him there because I wanted to remember to have him on the page somewhere, so I didn't have to go
Okay.
finding a token later. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where he stands in this, right? This is an RP thing anyway, so yeah. But Jeeves does bring him
Where
to
does he
wearing for teacher.
So you made it!
As he's walking, he trips and falls over because, as you remember, he's the least graceful elf ever. And for the rest of you, you've never seen an elf like him. He's ugly, he's short, he's
Hey.
fat, and he's even slightly balding. He is unlike the vast majority of elves. He doesn't look like an elf at all. He just doesn't have that youthful beauty they
It's
have.
subjective. I'm sure someone's into him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, why is my network so bad?
anyway.
I mean, it's not me, but someone.
Anyway, he trips and falls flat on his face before standing up, and he's got slightly bleeding nose now, but he grins and he's like, Shiva! My favorite student!
Hey, I can't help but continue.
I go in and give him a great big hug.
And when you're done the hug, he says, "You look a little different."
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Baylor Wings potion. Kind of gave me these.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't
He's
worn
looking
off
at
yet,
them.
so I think this is permanent.
He says, "There are worse things than having wings."
Yeah, that's
And
true.
he's kind of looking
Quite
at them.
beneficial, actually.
help, guys. It's just so funny.
Kopaka, stop laughing.
I think he's the only one laughing.
Pretty
I
much
think
nobody else is around.
Well, who else? Well, I don't even know if anybody else is around.
Yeah, I'm not around unless the DM says I'm around.
Oh.
Well, I guess the only people around probably at this point, for whatever reason, is Kopaka and Shiva. I don't know why Kopaka was there, but he was.
Does Kopaka ever
Oh, he's
need a
totally
reason
walking
to
Rodney.
be someone?
He got lost on his way to finding some goblins.
Yeah. Where are the goblins? Goblins over here. You're so...
Oh, Master, oh my goodness, I have to introduce you to everybody. By the way, I'm gonna show him the count. This is Zergath. He's my boy. He's my pet.
And he's looking and he says, strange looking dog you have there.
Oh no, he's a Kenneloth.
Racist.
But he's a good boy.
And it's at this point that Zergath barfs up red goo right on his feet.
Gross. That's okay. He does that, but it's fine. It's an ingredient you can use to I think it was fuse two substances together.
What the? DM, how come there's 2 tokens to me?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
I'll eat one.
By the way,
Really one.
where's Katie? Because I don't see her token.
I'll delete this one. Alright.
I also have a question. Why isn't Shiva talking 1 octave higher than usual, like she did when she first saw him? I was really looking forward to hearing squeaky Shiva all this whole session.
Sorry. Oh. Of course, Gazer. Oh, the Dragonborn here. That's my good friend Kopaka. Kopaka, this is my master Alithar.
Pleased to meet you, Clumsy. I mean, Alistar.
And he bows, very ungracefully. He almost falls over bowing.
Here, let me help you up.
And he says, I think I'm a little more tired than usual. All that traveling.
How? Yeah, I spoke with you like 4 days ago. How did you get lost?
He says, what? Me get lost? Never. And,
Master, did you get lost? I think you got lost.
And he says, you know me, I've never gotten lost anywhere. And you can tell he's lying because you've been through this before. He's got the worst sense of direction of anybody you've ever met. It took him 4 days to find you in the town you live in.
He's like Zorro.
He is like Zorro.
For One Piece.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there is so much that has happened that I wanted to talk to you. Also, there's a lot of people I'd like you to meet. You've seen the imps, right?
He says, I had noticed there were a few imps walking around, now that you mention it.
Oh, yeah, I'm their mistress.
Yeah, it really is.
He is laughing really hard at that. That is really funny.
Wait.
Sorry, I can't even understand a word of what he's saying.
He said he noticed the imps around, and then she's like, I'm their mistress, and now he's laughing his ass off at the way she said that.
Oh, okay.
What's so funny?
He said that.
I mean, that's what they call me. Well, except for Inferno. She's technically my handmaiden, but she's like my friend. That's besides the point. Here's the thing.
It's gonna help me make babies.
Wait, what?
Well,
You know what handmaidens are for, right?
yeah, there's a reason for them.
Oh, I just gotta make a constitution save right here. Make sure stomach don't hurt.
Anyway, yeah, these imps, we've kind of rescued them from the demons because they're abusing them and it's really terrible. So we brought them here, and for some reason they call me mistress, and I ended up being mistress of the imps. But but they're very nice, and I've been teaching them common, which is going really, really well, except for Dem for some reason. But I'm still gonna work really hard to help him teach him. Oh, I should. Oh, right. I'm gonna like cast message to let everybody know that my master's here, and we're gonna go meet at the dining hall.
Corbel will give a
Oh,
wink
honey,
to
we gotta go see
Fable.
this. This is like train wrecks waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, and as you're walking, to the dining hall. He tells you have not changed at all.
Except for
I don't think it's a good thing.
Except for the wings and the tails and.
Yeah, that's how he meant like personality, behavior wise. She hasn't changed. And the way she explained things.
wait till
Oh yeah, because the one before.
I'm also gonna message Blake to meet at the dining hall because there's some really important that I want her to meet as well.
see now I've got to see this.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm ready for train.
Find where
So,
he is right now.
yeah. So Corbel's gonna cast message on Fable, and he's gonna be like, "So how are we gonna handle it?"
Where's the dining hall in this place?
Oh yeah,
People will message back.
it's near the tree.
This is going to be
Oh, at the bar.
At the bar?
Well, get about pants in a moment.
That's right. The dining hall.
Okay.
All over there.
Well, we'll see if we can find an opportunity to get him alone.
Even know if that's going to be necessary.
Oh,
We'll see.
here?
Yeah, there. That's
Okay.
the place.
Can you delete the emphasis in the bar, DM?
Okay, I mean, oh right. For whatever reason, for you end up with these duplicate tokens you can't delete, and I don't understand why it's doing that.
No, I can't even move them.
I don't understand it. You have magic ghost tokens. It's like Holo, broken for no reason other than it wants to be broken. It's beyond understanding.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's continue, shall we, on that adventure?
Well, right now.
Oh, the adventure's right in front of us right now.
Oh yeah. This is great.
So I'm just gonna
go fishing.
no, not yet. So I'm assuming everyone's here.
Yeah, pretty much. They don't need to worry about putting their tokens there, but yeah, I assume everybody's there. And Blake and Emma are there waiting for you too.
Fine, I'll go. I was fishing. Whatever. Just stick with something laughing.
Okay.
Hey, did you guys message Cole?
Yeah, she said she can't make it.
She said she's not feeling well today.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, continue. Teacher. Wait,
Hi everybody. So this is my master Alethar. He is my teacher back at the Slorlight Guild. Should I introduce you guys, or do you want to do it yourself?
Dining hall. Oh, my bad.
Fable's gonna start right off the bat. She's inciting this guy to see his reaction to Shiva's new environment and new companions.
Honestly, he seems fairly amused and very curious. Blatantly open right on his face. There is no deception there at all.
Uh-huh.
You can tell. You can tell he's a cheap liar.
Jewel tells Keith in the mind thing that he doesn't look like tieflings.
Nope.
I guess Corbel will stand up and start. Hi, I'm Corbel. I'm the cleric in the party. Nice to meet you.
And he says, "Nice to meet you, young man." And he reaches out to shake your hand, and he totally trips again.
That makes sense.
Corbel will try and catch him. That's like what a reflex save to a dex save.
No, he's quite heavy. It's athletics.
I got a question, DM. Am I close enough to be able to roll reflex to stick a fish under him for when he falls?
No!
Fish?
No!
It's okay, Corporal catches him.
Oh, damn it.
I still have my soup laughing.
You know, now that I've met you, you remind me of a certain someone that I know.
He says,
Really? Who?
I'm not sure if he's here yet, but he has a tendency for certain things to happen to him. I think you two would get along, actually.
Oh, Keith, right?
I'm right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're right
sorry.
here,
Okay. Alright, so, you want to introduce yourself, Mr. Beacon of Misfortune?
he says, my name is Alethar. I am Shiva's teacher. I'm here to visit her. She sent me a letter, and I decided to come visit her. It took me a really long time to get here, for some reason.
I sent that letter months ago.
Gee, I can't help but be surprised that it took you a while to get here.
It's a
He
pretty
says,
big
"Yep,
town.
he says, yeah, I know. It was very hard to find. All the maps seem to be very inaccurate. And nobody seems to know the proper direction to go, because no matter what they told me, I never got here.
Joel whispers to Keith, like his brains.
Okay. This is Anthos and Mela.
Whoa, wait. I kind of motioned for Keith to introduce himself. I kind of segued
Oh,
that.
okay. Sorry.
Hi, great to meet you. Keith is also offering his hand to shake.
This time he does manage to shake your hand. However, for whatever reason, his hand is extremely sweaty, and...
It's not the worst thing he's gone through.
And he shakes his hand, when he does a handshake, it's really limp.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
He's a squishy.
Anyway,
That's why
I hope you at least didn't come across any misfortune coming out this way.
He says, other than the fact that it took me a while, it was an okay trip.
Excellent. Well, now you're here. Feel free to call upon us for if you need anything. Food, beverage.
Or don't call upon us.
And he says, I believe the gentleman orc who met me at the entrance said something similar.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's Mr. Jeeves. He's a really nice guy. He's also a butler.
And kind
He's a
of
very
part
good
of our
butler.
family.
Yeah.
He's basically like a grandfather to me. Still working that out.
Yeah, he's not like butlers to me.
Yeah, he's kind of. I kind of started calling him Uncle. He laughed. I think he thought it was amusing.
Or endearing. One of the two.
Yes.
Both. You're allowed to be both.
Anyway, he says, yes, quite the interesting gentleman for sure.
Excellent. I'll leave the floor open for anyone else who wants to meet you in person.
Hi, guys, I'm Jules. How do you feel about Demon Lords?
Gee, way to open
Back
up.
to the point.
He says, I'm not a fan.
We're not fans either. Did you notice that he likes to spies on Shivas? Like
Don't
when
bring
she's
that
sleeping?
Not now, please. Let's not talk about that now, please.
He watches her in his sleep.
We think that he does it through the books.
Relax, I'm always by your side at night.
Shiva, now you don't have to rip off this band-aid. Sister just did it for you.
Whoa! Alright,
She's already finding things in common with him and trying to start a conversation.
no, but like, just brought it up, I go to Sombra and I go to Blake and I offer my hands to them.
I'll take them.
Yeah, Blake will take her hand.
And stick your fingers in her mouth.
Stop it!
You
No.
stop!
That's not what he. That's not what
I'm
she
on box.
does. We all know what Blake does. She, however, does squeeze Shiva's butt because she always does that.
And does she hit on the old guy?
She, however, does not hit on him because she decided this is a relatively serious moment. And she's being uncharacteristically polite for the most part.
Master, this is Sombra and Blake, and they're my boyfriend and girlfriend.
Wait, you can have more than one?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Depending on who it is.
And
Yes, we'll just do a short bow.
Him again. I am inciting the shit out of him again right now.
he is barely containing amusement and laughter.
Okay.
You can see it just like his lips are quivering with it.
Okay.
And it's at this point that Blake's like, yep, I'm the one who makes sure Sexy over here has all the fun she could ever want. And he squeezes her butt again.
Don't think like you're the only one, Blake.
She says I always tell you that.
Got the squeak back.
And he does actually, he lets out a small chuckle before he manages to get control of his laughter again.
Fable's dying.
Oh yeah, and the tabaxi there is laughing her ass off. That's my other big sis Fable.
Hey!
Cadence is nearby and just sort of watching. Like, what? Huh? Who? What? Huh?
Keith hands Cadence a mystery shot.
What?
Fable at this point just does a little soft shoe dance, does a little twirl, and then does a cute little bow and just is giggling her ass off.
So
he says,
someone handed Cadence a mystery shot.
Yep.
Did you just give her? You did.
She can't get drunk.
However, it just has no effect on Cadence, for she is immune to poison.
True.
Monk.
They were like doing the thumbs at herself as she did that at the computer, and none of us saw it.
Yeah.
I am able to
Mentally, I'm doing that.
here for the lulls.
He says, all right then. And nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, and I very much look forward to talking with you further. I'm sure that we have a lot in common, especially with our friend here, pointing at Shiva. She is one of my favorite subjects to talk about, you know.
He says mine too.
Excellent. Then we already have
Oh
something in common.
wait, I get it. This is like when you guys are doing weird shit in front of my dad.
Yes.
To be fair, I never done weird shit with your dad.
I mean, he's a monk who's sworn off of celibacy, so you know you're not really gonna.
I did not wake up ready for today, but I am so glad that I am here for this.
Anyway, the other tabaxi here, this is my good friend Cadence.
Cadence waves.
He waves back.
The two elves in the corner over there, that's Mela and Anthos.
And he says, always nice to meet another elf.
You have to forget.
And is Kieran here too, by the way?
It's probably there.
You'll have to forgive those two and their lack of enthusiasm.
Nice.
That was a real threat.
It's great.
They couldn't say anything because
God damn it,
they
Corp.
don't have anything
Oh,
else to
stop.
say.
I'm trying to eat here. I can't
Fable's
eat.
writing this down in her notebook so that she can make them that T-shirt later.
And of course, the last member, but certainly not least, is another good friend of mine. This is Kieran, and he's a druid.
Greetings. Gonna hit you with the Oblivion NPC dialogue.
Well, he returns your greetings with the greetings of his own. Yeah, he gives you a greetings as well. And at this point, that Emma can't contain herself and runs up, and she's like, and I'm here too.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Right. This is Emma. She's Sombra and Blake's daughter.
And Emma gives him an enthusiastic wave.
Is Jarvis with us right now, too? Or no?
He's also a warlock.
Fable uses her mage hand to give Emma a high five.
Yeah,
And then-
Jarvis with us, too, or no?
Sorry, who?
Jarvis.
Jeeves?
Jeeves.
He's currently not in the room, but he's not exactly far away.
By the way, Kopaka, what do you call a sad fish? You call it a flounder.
I'm eating here.
Turbo, no puns while Kopaka's eating. You don't want him to choke.
You won't choke. He's a big, strong guy. He'll be fine.
Okay, I'm so sorry. It looks like I made a mess. You guys.
Where are you spider candy?
That's a good question.
Yeah, where are you?
I'll text it to you. Hold on.
Little bitch.
Oh no.
Oh no!
It's better be good.
Plus, he had a good roll on that too.
Yeah.
But who knows is the real question.
Oh, why are you doing that? No!
Yes! Yes!
No!
Yes! That's
Is
because
he
of
sweating
the
needing to
reaction.
chill on the guy?
Who would see that?
Alright.
Really good news. So I believe it.
Alright. So, most of you don't even know what this is, but Keith slaps Kopaka with a cheese-covered fish, which causes his nose to start dripping cheese. Comes pouring out of it.
Okay.
I don't think that's something you can sleight
Why?
of hand. I think that's just you attacking someone.
Yeah, that's more of an attack.
I'm gonna let it go through that he was able to poke him with it, and yeah, this is what's happening. It happens for about a minute before the cheese stops coming out.
Wait, of Kopaka or?
Yes, of Kopaka.
And the Kopaka sneezes.
Wow!
Cheese
that is
everywhere.
horrifying.
Wow! Kopaka, you're always talking about cheese and nectar of the gods.
Guys! Come on!
I'll get you for this.
Keith, why?
Magic.
Enjoy your cheese.
I can't say I've ever seen something like this before, but whatever it is, this is great.
I'm not sure this counts. I tried tossing the fucking bowl at Keith.
Are you starting a food fight?
Can we not do this right now?
Guys, come
Oh,
on!
you bastard.
Why are you doing this?
Alathar's watching this, and he's once again laughing, and this time he can't control it. He's finding this extremely entertaining. And he does manage
that
to...
umbrella that she drew a little while back when we were in that dungeon crawl and just puts it up like a parasol to protect her from thorn.
Joel is getting the fuck away from sticky cheese shit.
Oh yeah, Corbo's gonna be cuddling right next to Fable underneath that umbrella.
Nice.
So did I roll the right one? Because I remember I threw the bowl. Does it hit Keith or something? Or?
No, you miss him. He manages to avoid it.
Does it hit somebody else?
No, it hits the wall.
Okay.
It does make a mess, though.
Guys!
Yeah, Alvar's laughing his ass off at this, and he manages to slip out. You've got some interesting friends, Shiva.
Yeah. They're like a second family to me. And well, this is like one of the so many shenanigans we get into, even though we don't really want to, but some do.
Alright,
I know some
they're cleaning this up.
shenanigans you enjoy.
Yeah. Clean this up now!
What?
Sorry, my goblins are just here to clean this shit up. Clean this up, clean up my snot!
So what are your plans for Value I Hear, and how long were you thinking of staying with us?
He says, well, I figure I'll stick around for a while. I don't feel like making the trip back home. It'll probably take me a really long time to get back. It's so far away.
By the way, how's the guild holding up? I actually haven't heard much from them. Honestly, I haven't actually heard anything from the guild.
He says, well, to be honest, things could be going better.
How so?
He says, well, considering all the stuff that's currently happening with demons, there's a lot of argument over whether the guild should step in and help or avoid it. There's a lot of judgment.
They haven't been helping at all?
He says, no.
No.
Question, can I insight to see which would he prefer? Whether he wants to be helping or not helping?
Sure, if you want to roll insight.
Go ahead. Everyone want to roll insight.
I will just let me open up my sheet and...
Oh, he definitely wants to help.
Okay.
Yeah, Fable can tell.
But I don't... Why do they not want to help at all? Isn't this what we do? That's the whole point of the Slorlight Guild, right?
And he says, it should be, but current leadership thinks that we should be focused on just studying. He says current leadership because he's not actually in charge. He says those in charge think we should be focused on ourselves.
To do what?
He says, as far as I can tell, they just want to train more warlocks and be able to protect themselves if something happens, but they don't want to help anybody else.
So the answer is to ride it out and hunker down.
So you guys don't sound like you're very good.
More like rats on a sinking vessel.
He says, you know how they can be. They're so judgmental about others.
Yeah, well, by the time they realize something bad will happen, let's hope they still have time to do something about it. Because at this rate, failure to act will lead to mutual destruction.
He says that's actually part of why I decided to go for a little journey. I was getting rather annoyed back home.
Do they know that you left?
He says they know I left. They didn't seem to care.
Interesting. Were you followed here? Did they know that you were coming here?
I told them where I was going. They didn't care.
Really?
That's a 20 insight check on that.
Yeah, and he's not lying.
Right.
You don't need to insight him. He's not lying. Yeah, they're not a fan of me because I keep arguing about them about doing stuff. So when I said I was leaving, they were happy to have me leave.
Did any of the students or the teachers, did they talk about or mention me at all, or?
And he doesn't look like he really wants to say anything, but he says, not a lot. Most people who, when you left, thought you were going on a wild goose chase.
A wild goose chase?
He says yes.
My patron brought me to them to prevent a terrible future, and it is no wild goose chase.
He says you know how they are.
It's the same patron that you followed that this guild was under, correct?
Well, they all have their own. There's a whole bunch of different patrons that they go under. No one else is connected to Theron, in fact.
No, I'm the only one.
See.
Master, what did they really say?
He says, "I don't want to tell you."
Thanks.
Please?
Not a jerk.
And he says, "Okay, Shiva, if you really want to know." And he explains how, especially the leadership, they call you the failure student with the weird patron. And
the organizations.
And they refer to you as, in some cases, the really bigoted ones, as the tiefling weirdo. And yeah, he didn't want to tell you that.
Wow.
So,
Wow. You're like a bunch of assholes.
so Shiva, only way to punch people.
I said that in character. That's above table. That's just wow.
What?
Do that.
Is Shiva still considered an official member of the guild? Does all of her benefits and associations equated with account?
She does, because she's my student, and I made sure of it.
I worked so hard.
He says, "I know." He says, "I'm not that great with the guild either. I only have a few students now."
And where are they?
But I'm not a.
He says they're all like Shiva, out doing various journeys for different reasons.
Sacrifice. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
we might want to check on that.
Yeah, you might want to
Gonna
save them.
be holding Shiva a little bit.
Master, first year I was there when they were looking at me with those weird looks. Was that why? Because I was a tiefling? Because they thought I was a failure?
And he says,
After all the effort that
they didn't recognize what I saw, and that's their mistake.
We will make them pay.
Corbo,
We will make them pay.
Corbo's gonna go up and give Shiva a hug.
Because that's the thing to do.
she was gonna hug back and just starts crying.
Yeah, I'm already holding her, right?
Yeah, and it's kind of like Somber's like already hugging Corbal's like, yeah.
Yeah,
He
me
just
doesn't care.
group hug.
Yeah, group hug.
Group hug.
About crying, she's just going, I don't understand. I worked so hard. I thought
Would you say that she worked so hard, but in the end and she got so far,
Oh
but
my
in the
God.
end it didn't matter?
You
Which had her crawling in her skin, which eventually let her feeling kind of numb.
No.
Hey, Looney, above the table, can I slap Stefan with the cheese fish?
Yes. Yes, please.
I mean,
in the box. No bacon.
Over here. So I grab hold of him, take fucking the nearest cake I can find, shove it in his face.
Oh my god.
who? Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We not joking around right now, guys.
DM.
yeah, sorry.
This is a
I got-
serious moment.
Yeah, I got lost in all the silliness.
Yeah. So yeah, I grab Keith and shove a freaking cake in his face.
Why?
We freaking hit Dave Corbo with a freaking another.
No, I
cheese
said
stick.
Stefan.
No. That's not in the game. That's not in game.
That's above
I hit the
table.
player, not the character.
Oh.
Yeah, above table, because Corbel doesn't know who Lincoln Park is.
Anyway, let's get back on task, shall we?
Yes.
Cadence does know what Lincoln Park is, but she doesn't know how she knows that.
Monk.
She
Monk
does a lot
shit.
of drugs.
Yeah, mug shit.
But you can see Althar looks sad himself, and he's.
So
She was
Althar,
currently buried in hugs, so he's kind of just standing there.
Althar, what was your plan?
He says, well, I no longer have much of a plan.
So the plan was to come to Shiva because you have no plan.
He says, that's
Kinda
right.
weird.
He
I
says,
mean-
well, I've lost focus, and since Shiva left, I don't know, I haven't been doing much.
What was your focus before?
Well, my focus before was helping her, and he says with the plan, with the 10 steps, but I wanted to see how she's doing with that as well.
Jewel frowns at the mentioning of the 10 steps. Like, a lot.
Yes.
Shiva just wipes her
Across their arms.
wipes her face and breaks the hugs and says, well, I'm currently on step 3, but there's I just have to ask. Step 2, it said that I had to delve into my unlocked memories. Did you know that I had a bunch of memories that were locked away?
He says, I couldn't be certain, but the way you behave sometimes, like you forgot things that happened. And you didn't remember, and I would say something, and I had a feeling something was happening, and I didn't know why.
Then why didn't you tell her?
Yeah.
He says, I did once, and she forgot, and then he says, you know how Shiva is. If I told her, she would just start worrying about it more than when it was out of her control.
So you just thought that you'd wait till it kind of overflowed and then she was going to handle it with grace and dignity?
Oh, yes, because, you know, when you ignore problems, they get better, you know.
He says,
You know, like when the
maybe
dam
not.
breaks, he ignores it, the dam fixes itself.
He says, not my best moment of planning, for certain.
Very, very wise. Very wise.
Esther. The reason why I was forgetting those memories because the Demon Lord left a piece of his mind in me and tried to wipe all my memories. He tried to possess me.
Through your books, you know, there's rituals that you're doing.
And he says, I had no idea that was why it was happening, and would have been beyond my abilities to know. But he says, this is clearly a failure on my part as your teacher.
Did you go through this same process?
He says, similar process. He says it's different for everybody, and one of the biggest differences is race. He says, we haven't had a tiefling in the guild since before Shiva for a very long time, so the steps I found were from a really old method of helping.
And who set that up?
He says, honestly, I don't know.
You just accepted it without knowing where it came from or what it does?
I'm glad we had real dad. Like,
The guild, what do you expect?
He says it was part of the guild's materials for helping its student.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else think we need to pay a visit to this guild?
I mean, I've read in books that it's really good that you can beat kids when they don't listen. You know, with like letters. And they used to do that like hundreds of years ago.
Sisters.
Guys.
Not gonna lie, I would appreciate it.
So
Yeah, we're gonna pay them. What is it called?
Beatings.
A beating.
Yes. A beating.
We're gonna pay them a beating.
So let me get this straight. let me just make sure that I've got all the facts. The facts is that you had somebody that only you recognized as special that everybody else didn't like.
In fact, they were very racist against.
And wanted to see fail. So you put her under training that you knew nothing about from people that you have no idea where it came from, and then didn't question anything when things got weird.
Like, missing memories.
Is that about it?
He says, well, when you put it like that, it sounds really bad.
Yeah, you kind of sound like assholes.
Yeah. Fable smacks him.
Joel will try to hand. Can Joel try and sleight of hand a fish into her sister's hand?
No.
As Fable slaps him, Corbel has a boner.
What?
No.
We didn't need to know this. Unnecessary information.
You say that, and yeah.
Is that a movable rod in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me?
That's not even how an adult behaves. Nonetheless, a teacher.
Yeah, a master's, a clergy's.
What did you think was going to happen? Did you just expect things to just work out?
He says a little bit.
It's pretty irresponsible for raising to childs and alls.
I thought you guys were supposed to be the good guys. Set the example.
He says we're warlocks. We act on the whims of our patrons for the most part. He says, I'm a failure with that too.
You want to do the right thing, right? You want to use the powers that you've been given to do the right thing, right?
He says yes.
Then you're not a failure at that. You're just an idiot.
Yeah, you just refuse to do right things. You've made excuses to not do the right things. Even though they've been yelling at you this entire time.
Smarten up.
Yeah, you can see he looks pretty embarrassed, but he's not denying it.
So what are you going to do about it now?
And can we throw those books out yet?
No, sister, we need that.
He says, I still believe that book is right, but it wouldn't hurt to look into it.
This book is a tool. Right now, it's not a tool for us, but if we use it the right way, it can be. In the meantime, what I want to know is what you plan on doing next, because all I can see in your track record is that you need to be watched.
I mean, that's what you do with incompetent people, is you make sure that they're watched.
He says,
Or put them
honestly,
somewhere they won't hurt you, thing.
He says, I just want her to come help Shiva.
No, bullshitter.
Do I need to insight him?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going. It's coming.
Well,
It's always one thing after another.
Well.
Yes, that's called life.
To give him some credit, it's not like being a fool is a crime.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is, and it's executionals but deaths. I'm
Please
kidding.
don't kill my master.
No.
No, they won't.
The important thing is, at least now we know that this book was written by party unknown. So the question would be, okay, if it's within the educational materials in your library, might there be a similar handwriting in one of those other books? That way, yes, maybe, because I'm assuming that book doesn't have an author anywhere, correct?
He says, it's pretty old. In fact, I had to recover it when I gave it to her.
What do you mean by recover?
From where?
Whoa. What do you mean by recover?
Recover, guys. Get it. Pull it off.
He says the frame and the cover of the book were so old and worn, I had to use a new one. I
Oh.
don't know who wrote it, and I don't.
Oh, okay. Recover as in space cover. Got it. Okay.
So
Yeah.
where is the old cover? Did you keep it?
He says, actually, I did keep it.
Can I see it?
He says, I don't have it here.
Is it back at your home?
He says, exactly.
Okay. Here's what you're going to do. Take a day or two to get your relax, get caught up, maybe spend some one-on-one time with Shiva and whoever else you want, and then we're gonna want you to go get that cover and bring it back here. And
I
we have a
think we're just going to have to take him there, because I don't think he's going to be able to get there quickly on his own.
Well, hold on. Does your guild have a teleporter?
He says yes.
Do you know the code to it or the hand sequence, whatever the hell you need?
He says yes. I do know.
All right then. I will. All right, then come with us. We'll show you to our teleporter. You are to go back and get the cover and come back here. And
guys, I think
I want you to come straight back.
Somebody needs to go with him. I think that this guy is so stupid personally that he would mispronounce material components when he's casting a spell.
Okay, who wants to babysit him?
I'll go.
Who wants to babysit?
Yeah, someone needs to babysit. She was nuts.
I'll go with her. I'll go with her.
That's a good song, bro.
What do you mean I gotta be babysat?
Someone needs to babysit Sombra.
Wait, question. As Shiva says, I don't need to be babysat.
No, I mean, like, wait, no. I said, what do you mean I have to be babysat?
Yeah, as she says that, does Jules sleight of hand a sucker into your face?
I don't. God
damn it. Yeah, that's not normally how that works.
But I will say exactly the reason you need to be babysat, and that's because you were just told a whole bunch of very upsetting information, and you're about to go back to the place where all of that's coming from. So yes, let's not have you and him go by yourselves, please.
I think we should all go together. Let's just say I need to pay a visit to some of these people because Shiva is nice and they made Shiva cry.
Can I come with you?
Someone needs to babysit Corbel.
Ava raises her hand.
The entire fucking team needs a babysitter.
You know, I think we should all just go.
Alright, fine.
I don't think we all need to go here.
Hang on. He says you're not going to be able to meet with them today. You have to book an appointment. Even I have to book an appointment to see them.
That's when you want them to. Want them to still like you at the end of the conversation. I, however, could go either way about it.
He says you're not going to be able to find them.
Oh, stop it. Stop. If you don't want me to do things, stop telling me I can't do those things. You have to stop.
Stop. I think I'm just gonna make it worse.
Corbel's gonna put his hand on Fable's shoulder. We can try the skullduggery in a bit, but for now I think we should just go with it until we know what we're dealing with. For all I know, these stuck-up warlocks are actually very powerful.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we can't do it. I'm saying let's do it later.
I promised to try.
That's all I asked for.
I don't know, so I'm pretty on fences. This guy's pretty incompetent as parents.
Now, here's the question. We've never
He's not a parent. He has parents.
Well, no.
Yeah, but a master is a parent-like figure.
Yeah. Actually, above the table question for the DM. We've never been to this other place. I don't think we can use teleport to a place that you haven't seen. You have to have actually.
You can't use it. No, only he can go. I was about to say that. Shiva can. Shiva can go. Shiva can go.
Great.
Yeah, that's a bad move right there. Send the girl that they've been manipulating back alone.
I'm going with her.
No, but Sandra can't.
Wait!
Yeah, Sandra
Why
can't.
not?
Shoot, I
Yeah, I can't. I
can
can't.
give
Why?
him the ring, but I can't.
You've never been there.
Sorry, what are you saying I can't do exactly?
Wait. I got an idea.
What are you saying I can't do here?
You can't go into it through the teleporter because you've never been there.
You've never been on their teleporter, so you can't use it to
The
get there.
code that he has, isn't that how it works?
No, you have to individually do it.
But here's what we could do. We could have Shiva and Althar use the teleporters, and immediately after, Corbel scries her. And as long as she doesn't block it, the scry will go through.
Actually,
Corbel will see the teleporter, and then he can use his teleport stick to teleport 9 other or 11 other willing creatures, and we can all be there.
Maybe.
Or, another
He's
idea.
going to interrupt you and says nobody can just teleport willy-nilly to this guild. We're powerful warlocks. We don't let people get in that easily. He says our teleport
Hang on, hang on.
basement.
No, they only let people leave easily, apparently.
Hang on. Wouldn't the wedding rings allow me to teleport to Shiva? Isn't that how they work?
Yeah, but I can't take it off.
Foil ring.
That's not the
Only
point. It's
I
not
can
letting me
teleport
get
to
to
you.
you. Oh, is it one way?
Yeah,
It's
the
one
twin
way.
foil ring's only for
Oh.
Shiva to get to you.
Yeah.
It's one way.
Okay.
She can't take it off.
Alright. Then how about we just sit on this for now? How about we just sit on this?
He says I could go get it.
What if Hamlet could go with them? Familiars go with them.
No.
Not even Katie?
Oh, Katie can go.
There you go. Send Katie.
Yeah, Katie can go as the babysitter.
Send
Unfortunately,
Katie,
Zoe
and then
has
I
things
could see through Katie.
Wait, you want Althar and Katie to go to the guild?
Yep.
You can go too, if you want. But I can see through Katie's eyes.
You
As
can?
well as you. Yes, I can.
And I'm not sure it would be a good idea for you to go back there right now. We don't know. There's a lot that we don't know right now.
Oh yeah, it's a terrible idea for Shiva to go back there right now.
Is Katie here right now?
Yeah, she is.
People will ask Katie if it's okay if she sees through her.
Katie immediately agrees because she
All
wants
right.
to get back at that asshole guild.
Then I can see through her eyes. I have gaze between two minds.
You could also just look through Shiva's eyes, or you could even look through Alathar's if he felt like letting you.
So anybody becomes my familiar instantly as long as they're on the same plane as me. And they allow it.
So he says I can go. It probably won't take me very long. I just have to find my office.
Which, knowing, no offense, Master Althar, nothing personal or anything, but yeah, I still think one of us could
I just need to find my own ass.
It's in the basement near the teleporter somewhere. It's one of those offices.
Yes, somebody's definitely going with you.
Someone ask him to touch his asshole real quick. See if you can figure that one out.
Shiva and Katie, why don't the three of you go and I will keep an eye on you.
Okay.
You'll be 5 minutes.
Alright.
Alright, well, he starts walking out of the dining hall and totally goes in the wrong direction.
Uh-huh.
Master, wrong way.
He says, oh, right, I knew that. And he immediately starts going upstairs, not knowing that the teleporter's on the floor you're on.
No, Master, it's on the same floor.
And he says, oh, I knew that too.
No, you didn't.
And
Okay. Okay, you know what? Just come with me, Master, please. I'll show
Alright.
you where it is.
Shiva goes to leave. Abel's gonna give her their cloak of invisibility. Just in case you felt like not having anyone see you.
Alright, well, you manage to get to the teleporter and you teleport back and you're in the very basement of the guild building, and he's like, now where's my office again? It's one of these, and there's like 8 doors and he starts opening them one at a time, trying to remember which one is his office. And it's like the 6th one he opens, he's like, oh, here it is.
Master takes me
And
back.
yeah, and when you get in there, it's even messier than the last time you were there. It looks like he's never cleaned it ever, and he doesn't seem to have any way of organizing anything in there. Just papers and books strewn all over the place.
Oh, so it's like
And
his mind scattered.
very. And he starts looking through stuff. He's like, somewhere in here.
Katie and I are gonna help.
It takes you around 10 minutes before he's like, oh, that's right. And he goes and he opens a drawer and he starts fiddling around in it and he manages to pull it out. And it's just like, you can see it's like there's massive holes in it. It's just like shredded book cover. And he's like, here. Yes.
Well, Katie is helping him clean his office. Fable is going to be looking through her eyes. I want to see if there's anything in there that looks like it's in regards to Shiva.
Oh, there's tons of stuff. You can see like you can see the letter she wrote to him is sitting on his desk. You can see he's got a couple pictures of her and a couple other students strewn around his office. You can see he's like written really hasty notes about ideas that seem to be half sentences he never even finished.
I'm more so referring to like any kind of research or any kind of notes or letters from fellow colleagues or something to indicate that he has put some kind of thought or effort, or that somebody is putting some kind of thought and effort into her.
I see what you're saying. I see. Okay. Well, for one thing, you can see a pile of half-written letters to the administration arguing that some of them look really old, arguing about Shiva and trying to get them to assist in teaching because, normally it's not a one-person job. And you can see he tried writing it over and over and over again. And you can see really old books and that are with faded letters that are talking about tieflings in general. Like he's trying to look into tieflings as a race and know more.
Okay. Fable is going to ask the pixie to get Shiva to bring those as well.
Well, since we both have the same mind link, so I just assume I know too. So I'm gonna go take a look at these.
Okay.
So you're the only one that taught me. Why is that?
And he says no one else would.
Aww.
Is there any kind of evidence of scrying in this room?
None.
Can anybody that's there, Shiva or Katie, can they cast detect magic?
Just gonna double check my spell slot.
Can your master cast detect magic?
Oh, he can cast it.
Katie can only do detect thoughts and detect evil and good.
Alright, I will need detect magic. Can your master cast it in this room?
I mean, he can, and if you really want him to. But as far as he knows everything magic in that room.
Yeah.
As far as he knows.
I want to make sure that's the case.
All right. Well, he does cast detect magic, and it's going haywire because there's a lot of magic in this building in general. But he is able to kind of look around his room, and he says everything looks right.
Okay. Okay.
And he says, all right, now that we got it, we should leave.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh no, you should go talk to some other other people out there.
By the way, Master, did you even know, or did the guild even know that there was a celestial warlock who was a tiefling?
He says, I don't think they even realized.
He was my ancestor, Tyrannus.
He goes, what?
Yeah, Tyrannus. Celestial warlock.
He says, I had no idea either. that you had an ancestor who was like that. And
Question: how old is Althar?
oh, well, as with elves, it's hard to tell, but he's like 300 years old.
Okay, so you really, Master, you're over 300. You haven't heard of the name Tyrannus before at all?
He says, I don't think so, but maybe. Be hard to remember. And as he says that, he starts going in the wrong direction to leave.
Wrong way, Master.
He turns around and he starts going in the right direction again. And he managed to get back to the teleporter to leave.
Okay.
And alright, so as you return, he says, whew. I did not remember the basin being as unpleasant as that.
It looked like you haven't cleaned up in weeks.
Well, he says, I haven't been there in months.
Really?
He says, remember I said it took me months to get here?
Oh yeah, that is true. I mean, I wasn't expecting to be that dirty.
He says, well, I'm not the best at cleaning.
It's alright.
As soon as they're back in the mansion, Fable will snap out of it, and she will tell everyone that they're back from that pigsty that he calls an office.
Of course. Why am I not surprised?
We're gonna come back into the dining hall to see if anyone's still here.
Yeah.
I think we're all still here.
I'm waiting for you. You have what I need.
How long were they gone?
Half an hour.
Yeah, okay, I'll still be there.
Who's drinking?
Nice. I'll take some.
Keith is snacking.
Alright, I'll have been at the bar,
I'm
or
creating
behind
more
the
potions.
bar, serving the two cats and Blake and whoever else
Kieran's
wants
gonna
to.
make
Corbel will be drinking.
Alright, so we
And
got
Kieran's back
Blake,
making more
Corbel,
potions.
Fable, and Jewel at the bar.
Keith is
Okay.
probably going to also be there with Jewel, snacking away.
Alright, so I'm serving like what, 5, 6 people here?
Yeah. Sounds brave.
You guys,
Sounds fine.
we're back.
Welcome back!
Would you care for a drink? Non-alcoholic?
You probably need drinks.
As I'm
Althor
well
says,
aware
I
of
don't, he says, I don't drink either.
Well, we have other non-alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, like demon's milk.
Not that.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go to Fable, and she still has this dumb look on her face. Just here. I've got all these letters. I got the cover. I guess.
As she hands it back to Fable, Fable will take them very kindly and then just give Shiva a little rub on the top of her shoulder and give her a kiss on the forehead. Well
She
then.
was trying really hard not to cry.
I'm gonna put my hand on hers across the bar.
Okay, now that Fable's first going to look at the tiefling books. How many are there? How new or how old are they? How legitimate do they look?
Oh, they all look legitimate, though. You can see that there's at least one that looks like it's a few hundred years old. There's a few that most of them look like they're relatively new, maybe just up to 20 years old.
Okay.
They all look like legitimate books on information about tieflings. It pretty much implies that he really knew nothing about tieflings when he took Shiva on as a student.
Does he have anything bookmarked?
There's an eclectic amount of sticky notes and tabs in the books. Too many to make sense. Like, there are sections where every page is just taped with those.
I'm going to check the inside covers. I want to look at, I want to look for tampering.
Alright, investigation.
Quick question: is Blake and Emma there?
Oh yeah, they're there.
I mean, Blake's still here. I don't know if Emma's there or not.
Oh yeah, Emma's there.
That's a natural
Go for them to for a hug.
There is no signs of tampering. These look like regular books. So,
Where
like,
did you get these ones?
he says, I went to a library.
So you went to somewhere else for this information, not your guild.
Yes.
Did your guild have any books on tieflings?
He says, no, none.
Not a single one, eh?
None.
Even
He
though
said-
one used to be one.
He said the only one they had was that one book I found that Shiva has.
Oh, really? Question.
Did you look at the old cover?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
So, were you just told this, or were you able to actually comb through your own libraries?
Oh, he says nobody pays attention to me. I went through the library. I spent days in there.
Okay. I just didn't know if you had complete access to everything, or if you just ask somebody, I want everything you have on this, and then that person gives you that and tells you that that's what they've got.
No, he looked himself. They really don't have anything. They discriminate against tieflings pretty hard in the guild.
And what about the restricted section of your library?
He says there's no restricted section for me.
So wait, if you guys don't like tieflings, why is there nothing about tieflings, negative or positive?
Because they don't care about them.
I see.
Shiva flinches at that.
So they don't tell you to hate them, they just tell you to just not acknowledge their existence?
He says, pretty much.
I smell a cover-up.
That's very unique. Okay. To the cover now.
Uh-huh.
Can that natural 20 carry over?
Sure, why not? Sure, why not? You can carry over.
So, what I'm gonna do is tell me the state of the cover.
This thing is barely in one solid piece. Like I said, there are massive holes in it. Just entire chunks, and of course it was made of leather, and half of it, the leather's peeled away, revealing like the paper underneath the leather.
So what Fable's gonna do...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. What
I was
I'm
gonna
do...
say,
No, you go ahead.
mending wouldn't do anything with it.
No. What would happen is that it would fix the paper, but then it would have no writing on it, and you would, in fact, remove ink that you may be able to figure out otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this isn't a time for magic. This is a time for skill.
We've been fucked over that way before.
So Fable's gonna put her hand on the cover, and she's gonna feel as slowly and as delicately as she can. And then she's going to try to see if she can trace out where there was writing from the indentations in the book. So if the title or if the author or anything on that cover was indented in the physical cover, she wants to try to feel it.
Well, you do manage to feel a name.
Is it the cover or is it the author?
It's the author.
Okay. So she's going to take a piece of paper and one of her charcoals, and she's going to try to get the name.
And I'm gonna let that 20 still ride, and you do get the name. And it's Tyrannus.
Are you kidding
Didn't
me?
you already know that?
We knew that he already wrote the
Yeah.
fine print. Why wouldn't he have written the full print?
That's a different book. You're mixing up her clan text and her guild text. Two different books.
So they're both written by him?
So they're both written by him.
Yep.
Wouldn't... Wait, hasn't Fable examined both books?
Nope, just the clan text.
Oh, okay.
I'm working. So the title is lost?
The title is lost.
Is there anything on the inside of the covers?
Nothing anymore. All worn away.
Shiva, can I see the other book now, please? Since, I'm going at it.
The text that Alpha gave me, that one?
You know what? Just start throwing stuff at me.
Okay, so she'll give her that. And
Sandra, can I have a double, please?
Sorry, what? Oh yeah.
Double.
Absolutely.
you know what? I'll also give her the clan text too, just in case.
Yep. Give it all. Fable just cracks her neck. This is gonna take a while. Okay.
Arvel's gonna start giving her a massage.
Okay. So let's look at the clan text, the one that I just looked at the cover for. The original.
That would be. That's not the clan text. That's the guild text.
Guild text. Sorry, yeah, give me that.
Okay. Well, you've got it.
All
and you
right.
can see that while the paper is really old, the writing on it has more or less remained intact. And it's got a very obvious looking cover to it.
Okay.
That definitely doesn't match the age of the paper on the inside.
So it's not the original. This is
No, this is what he told you, right? He took the pages from the inside and he put a new cover over them because the old cover was so damaged.
Right. Okay. So what about the actual
Yeah, she wants to know about the pages.
Yeah.
Well, so the pages are, while extremely, extremely old, the ink seems to have more or less remained intact. You can read it. So clearly something was done to the pages because they didn't wear away.
Okay. So the pages were either magically preserved or they actually cared about it for some reason. What about any kind of secret writing, invisible
I will
inks?
need a new investigation for this one.
You want to give her guidance?
Yep, Arion. Wow!
Well, there
I
isn't
don't think
any.
you need anything.
Sombra, keep them coming. These are working.
So in that book, there is no hidden writing or anything else. It's just plain old writing. No hidden symbols, no invisible ink.
What about the agenda of the book itself? Does it seem to actually have a does it seem like it's something to help somebody, or does it feel...
Oh yeah, it definitely seems like that. And in fact, when you're investigating, you do, however, notice the title of the fourth step, which is not where she's currently sitting, and and beyond. And after the parts where she has to, eat those parts of like the demons and stuff, the entire rest of the thing is all about communicating and interacting with celestials. So it was like the first few chapters were about tiefling-related stuff, and the rest is all celestials.
So specific.
Yep. The first few were all about demon-related things, and it seemed and things like her ingesting stuff. And the entire rest seems to be about communicating and interacting with celestials. Once it's about borrowing the power of them.
I see. Does it give an explanation for the shift of focus?
It certainly does. So, according to the book anyway, tieflings inherently are somewhat demonic. Because of their origins. Yeah. So the first part of the process is strengthening the tiefling's body to be able to withstand the complete opposite kind of power, which is the celestial borrowed power that really goes against their nature.
So first it wants you to make something more prominent and then to try to cover it up?
Why would you make her more demon?
It strengthens the physical body so that when the power of the celestials goes in, it doesn't really, really wreak havoc on you.
I see. And am I buying it? Like, does it seem like this is somebody's writings to try to help make somebody be a better, stronger person?
As far as you can tell, and it seems like it is written by handwriting you've now seen a few times through your investigating.
Interesting. All right, let's look at the other stuff.
Well, I mean, the clan text you've seen before.
Yeah, there was another thing that Shiva threw at me.
No, those were the two, I think.
The stuff that she got from the office.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
Okay. Well, so all the crumpled up letters and stuff, that's Alathar's handwriting, and you can see he's trying over and over again to write like a scathing but somehow polite and formal letter complaining to the administration of his guild about the treatment of Shiva. And you can see he tried rewriting it like 1,000 times.
As per my last letter, please we note that I am highlighting the following facts. As such,
You're assuming that's way more well written than what these are. You can see he was really struggling to get his point across. Hence the reason why he kept trying over and over again.
I'm gonna take a peek over Fable's shoulder to see what the letters say.
In general, yeah, so for one thing, pretty much every single one talks about the treatment of Shiva as being completely unacceptable and ridiculous, that just because she's a tiefling, she gets denied the regular student experience. And
denied.
Yeah, and if anything, the fact that after he took her on, he himself seems to be somewhat ignored in the guild. Like how Shiva had no way of knowing this, but about the fact that he didn't used to have a basement office.
Master, they
demoted.
They mistreated you too?
And he says, I didn't want you to know that.
And it was because
He says it's because they're stupid.
yeah, they sound pretty stupid.
He says they are.
Are there any return letters in that pile from them giving what their justifications or their reasons?
He has not gotten a single return letter.
So they didn't even bother to give him a return.
He's supposed to just keep doing it.
Interesting.
Oh,
At
good
this
to know.
Oh.
I'm casting message to let either Dobby
Now
or
we see where
Inferna
she gets it from.
to tell him to come here for a sec.
So, when are we burning that skull down again?
Oh yeah, okay, so Dobby shows up and asks what you want. He says, what would you like, mistress?
Sure. Hi, Dobby. I'm not sure if you or Inferna are really good at like sewing or dealing with clothes, but I would like you to like get all my guild robes and get rid of the symbol on every single one of them and replace them with the team CLAM symbol.
He says, okay, mistress. And he hurries off to start adjusting your clothes.
You're gonna
Thank you,
look like
Dobby.
a demonic mermaid. It's gonna be wonderful. So, I am going to next take the clan text and then the guild text, and I'm gonna have them both open, and I want to start comparing, see if I can see maybe if he was writing them at the same time, and start coinciding and connecting both books.
Well, you can tell immediately that the clan text is way, way older than the guild text. Way older.
So we have a first and a second.
Yeah.
Alright. And lastly, you still got that map with all your wand points that you're supposed to be looking for?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna give her the map.
Let's check the map while we're at it.
Okay. What are you looking for exactly?
Same thing I'm looking for. All of this, something that isn't obvious in the front of you. I want hidden messages, hidden locations, any warnings, symbols, anything.
Well, for one thing, you can tell by the map that the marks on it are definitely magical because they seem to update in real time with tiny shifts. Ever so slight. So you can tell that it knows where they are. Like, you can see that now there's multiple marks at your current location. Because Shiva's found multiple pieces.
Is everything named what it is called right now?
No. There are no names on the map. It's just a map. There's no names on it.
So there's no country borders, there's no city.
Nothing.
What about landscapes? Now
That is there. That remains the same. So the landscape itself, but there are no names to anything.
interesting. And is there any hidden messages or watermarks or?
Nothing like that. And in fact, you do notice, however, where you currently are, there is not even a city on this map because it's so old it predates the city. So where you're currently standing, there's nothing on the map except for the markings of where you are, with the couple pieces she's
There
found.
isn't a single city on that map.
Not
There's
anymore.
a single labeled name of anything. It's just
None.
a blank sketch.
Yep. It's just terrain and then markings of the
That's
location.
weird. Okay.
While she's looking, I'm gonna go to Corval and ask, tell him something. Corval, I've always appreciated you making the armor and the crossbow, but I don't want their symbol on them anymore.
I understand. I can see to it that the sigils are removed, and I think the best thing I can do is we can just fill it in until you decide what you might want to replace it with.
Oh, I've already did decide. The Team CLAM symbol. That's my true guild. A real guild.
Mabel doesn't look up from her homework, but she raises her glass.
Corbo's gonna give her a hug. It's like you chose well.
Did she though?
I mean, I didn't choose you guys, but you know it worked out. So clearly something's happening, right?
Yeah, we're not dead. We're not all dead. So yeah, something's happening.
That's a plus.
Not being dead is a very big plus.
I mean, was being dead a guaranteed things for you all to begin with?
It kind of was.
Kinda was.
Yeah, because the vision.
Where you all die.
Twice now?
Yeah,
That was
sure.
a lot of fun.
In fact, I think some of us here have actually at least died once.
Right, but none of us have permanently died.
Yeah, which hopefully that will never ever happen.
Mabel closes the books and just pushes everything away and then just falls over on the floor and just rubs her face and her eyes. Ah!
You okay?
No, but I will.
I'm gonna hand Corval a drink to give to her.
All right, here you go, honey. Drink this; it'll make you feel better.
Ah, yes. Is it real?
So Fable, when's the next time we're gonna do an all-nighter like this? This is interesting watching you work. We should have like a book session, like a book date or something. Is that a thing? Like book dates, reading dates? Oh god.
Study
That's
set?
a lot of fun.
You mean like a study session?
That's what this is. This is fun. She just drinks. Well,
Study session.
I got good news and bad news.
The good news. Let's wait. Let's start with the bad news.
The bad news is that all of our problems weren't just solved.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
surprising.
I wasn't expecting you to read a book and then deal with all the demons. Let's be honest. I don't think anybody was expecting that.
It's good to aim high, but I just explained to them what I did find out about this one being some of his early work and this one being written much later, and that there's no hidden agenda in this one, which is nice, but we know the hidden agenda in this one, which is not so fun. And that this map is very, 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 very vague, but magically intact to keep track of what it needs to keep track of, which, you know.
Well, here's an idea. Perhaps the Elven Library, they would have a series of maps throughout the ages, so you could see the evolution of certain features based on certain maps.
Yeah.
I would be curious to see if it's recorded, if the landscape has changed. If the landscape is the same as it is now, but was different when it was written, then that would prove that even the very drawings on the map are changing.
Yeah, that's worth looking into.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to look into it when we have a moment. Or, I mean, I think we've all done enough studying for today. How about we just spend the rest of the day just drinking and enjoying ourselves? I'm sure Shiva and Althar want to catch up, and yeah.
Cool. I'm going to go and check upon an Abigail.
I'm gonna go to my fairy queen and have a little tea time. Yeah.
As he says that, Corval's gonna slap him on the butt. It's like, good job, buddy.
Thanks. I don't know about you guys.
Hey.
Anyways, off to my Rosemary.
Question. Do you need to borrow the wig again?
Oh no, she has the wig now. You
Okay.
bring it back. She kept it.
Awesome.
She said to role play. It makes sense.
I mean, you've been around for a few thousand years. You do stuff to spice it up.
Alright, so does anything happen the next day, or,
I mean, the night goes by pretty peacefully. Kopaka comes back early in the morning.
Uh-huh.
What is Shiva doing during the night?
That's a good question.
That sounds like something you could RP out during the week.
That kind of does sound like that.
Yeah.
And
But honestly, I don't think she would have. I think she would have tried to sleep, but she didn't really sleep for a little while.
I just had the best sleep of my life.
How many hickeys is he coming back with this time?
he comes back with a whole number where his scales are like swollen somehow.
And how many of them are visible?
Like half a dozen.
My goodness.
But I assume there's more.
Roll 1d8 for hickeys.
Or should we...
He rolls 1d100s.
No, that's the...
There, he's got 30 hickeys. I rolled 68, he's got 30 hickeys.
Damn. Okay.
Someone got eaten alive.
I feel like Kopaka would be the one who's good at eating.
Oh my god.
Good on him. Good on him.
And on that note, so Jimmy the Hand actually comes looking for Corbel.
Oh, I guess we'll be in the bar drinking, and when Jimmy comes in, or would I be alone randomly?
I don't know. Let's assume you are in the bar drinking, and he's just gonna show up, and he's gonna be like, I found that thing you wanted. You still haven't gotten it, and there's all those undead there, and kind of worried about it.
Okay, slow down. So you tracked down the location, yes, lovely. What's this about undead?
He says, so there's supposed to just be a nice empty tomb. I could just go in and take a thing or two, and no big deal. Only when I opened it up and went inside, there were a lot of undead in there. So I didn't get it, and you have to go get it.
Well,
nice.
The deal was that you would get the thing, but given that they're undead, I understand how this was outside of your control.
He says, I don't fight, you know that. I don't even use a weapon.
No, that's fine. That's fine, Jimmy. I'm glad you came to us alive. Before you leave, though, did you get a count? What type of undead?
He says, I only opened the entrance. There was a minotaur and this giant weird red worm and these spiders, and I left after that.
Good call. That's a good call.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah, well, you go rest up, and if you maybe say hi to your tabaxi friend.
He says, "How did you know about?"
Word gets around.
Because he's peeking David's.
And so yeah, he's like, okay. And as he's leaving, he just gives like a nod to Anthos. He's like, "Hey, boss," and off he goes.
So I guess Corporal will call everybody to the bar.
Oh, alright. I was just taking a bath.
I was there already. I was in the bar.
Oh, okay. Well, anybody who wasn't already there.
We're going home?
Corporal's gonna call a meeting.
Where?
In the bar.
Oh, bar, yeah. Alright.
And he's like, so, I need a bit of a I need some help from you guys. A while back, I asked Jimmy to locate a replacement talisman for me. My previous talisman kinda doesn't work. In fact, it tried to kill me the other night. So, we're looking for a replacement.
What?
Yeah, What? You remember that night we buried Boomer?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night and my talisman of evil was trying to kill me, so it's now hidden somewhere, don't worry about it, but, I've been without a source of power for some time. My spells haven't been landing the way they had used to. So I had asked Jimmy to see if he could track down some rumors as to a replacement. And he just told me he did.
Wait, Jimmy was here? Fable checks her pouches.
There's actually a note in there.
What?
He says, you need to pay more attention. That's what it says. He didn't take anything. He just put a note on you.
Fuck him.
Corporal may or may not be putting his hand in his pockets right now, but he had his eyes on him the entire time.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, there is there's a note in your pocket too, and it's a really crude drawing of Jimmy sticking his hand in your pocket.
He's got a sense of humor. I'll give him that.
I mean, yeah.
He does have a sense of humor. I like that.
And thinking that he can touch me without my permission.
Oh, he did
He
what?
checks her pockets
Oh,
and realizes
he touched you?
Out of my pockets, and I'm not okay with it.
I think at this point, I believe everybody would be checking their pockets.
Corbo is now like slams the desk. Counter's like, if I see him, we're gonna be having words.
He is a boy.
Yeah, that's why it gives you a good feel. Cops a feel.
So yeah, everybody has a note from Jimmy that's like a drawing of them, or of like in one case for whatever reason, Kieran has a drawing of Wantu, but it's like a caricature and he's riding a bicycle. Like, yeah, everybody has like a crude drawing on them.
That's fine.
Cadence checks her pockets, realizes she now has pockets. Because she didn't have them before.
It's so good. He sewed pockets onto her pants without her realizing.
It's just, there's a comfort zone that he's just doesn't understand, and we just need to teach him about that. That's all.
Yeah, good luck with
I'm
that.
curious what the drawing I have is.
Well, it's of you sitting on a throne with like 1,000 imps kneeling before you.
Nice. Good. I like the vision. I appreciate his creativity. I
I'm
do.
curious what mine is now.
Yours is of just like of a shadowy dog, and you're playing fetch with him.
Awesome. I love it.
Quick message to Jimmy. Thank you for the drawing. I love it.
Oh my god.
Does Shiva no message outside of the rings, or?
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah. So, Talisman of Evil tried to kill me. So need a replacement one. And Jimmy just told me where a replacement one can be found. It's within a tomb. He gave me location.
Oh yeah, the location is about 2 days travel south of the Platinum Dragon Monastery. So
Okay, so yeah, so we'll have to go to the monastery, then walk south for 2 days. The reason I need your help is it's kind of full of undead, and I'm not sure I can.
Isn't that your specialty?
Yes, but if the entire tomb is filled, I'm not sure I can deal with it all on my own.
if it makes you, Jimmy as well, who has good instincts, didn't seem like he thought it was a good idea to go in alone.
That too. So I was wondering if anybody would be interested in a bit of a adventure while we're in between things.
Sure.
Sounds like a fun idea.
If it will help your endeavors, I don't see any reason not to.
And by the way, it's right when you're doing this that somebody, only Keith, I guess Jewel knows because Jewel's in his head, that Keith and Jewel know, walks into the bar, and he's a young man, he's wearing a red vest, he's got a baseball cap on, and he says, he introduces himself, he just kind of walks in, he's like, name's Carter, and then from there in, yeah.
Who's this kid and how did he get in here?
Oh, yeah.
Just sipping on a drink.
I'm actually one of Keith's old friends. I believe I got a message about a certain someone that we are acquainted to in the past life.
Hey kid, we can tell you're a kid. You don't have to try to lower your pitch.
What are you talking about? I'm 28 years old.
Sure you are.
Insight. Insight.
He's not lying, he is 28.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
he's
Sorry.
intelligent.
The token made it seem like he's a teenager.
That's because that's what he looks like.
It's fucking red for Pokemon.
So,
What can I say? I've got some very good genes.
Well, who am I to disbelieve somebody for looking unnaturally young?
That's true.
that's true.
Anyway, so, Keith, you mentioned something about a little something we need to address. Yeah. That's already done. You kind of missed the boat. Oh. Guys, this is Carter. He was one of Abigail's other students. Yo.
Hi, I'm
Hi,
Shiva.
Abigail. Hi, Carter.
Yeah.
Your first name's not Coach, is it?
Yeah,
No.
Pokemon trainer. I mean Carter.
Fable has not stopped looking at him and is just like holding out her empty glass for somebody to deal with that situation because she can't stop looking at this guy.
Jewel will pour half her wine into her sister's glass.
She doesn't even care. She'll just drink it. Is this red? Probably. I don't even care.
He takes his hat off and he gives you a bow.
Oh my god. This is great. What is going on with these days? They're starting off with drinking and strange, hilarious people.
Corporal Cheerser. So, just another Wednesday, right?
I think that's what we're on now.
Are we Wednesday? I thought we were Tuesday. Then again, we could be Thursday.
I don't even know.
Carter, this is my new team. We've been adventuring for a few months now. And Peter is still over at my place, last I've seen him.
Oh yeah, that guy drinks too much.
He does have a drinking problem.
Huh, fascinating.
I have a drinking problem right now. I think this is.
I'm feeding you drink problem.
Well, if you don't mind, I believe I should probably check up on Abigail since she's back and everything, and you seem to be pointing in that direction. And I'm thinking should probably check to see if I'm imagining this insinuation.
Huh?
I think he's talking about the rumors that she's somehow alive and well.
Yep. So, Keith,
Okay.
where is she? Jeeves.
Jeeves steps out from under one of the tables and explains that Abigail is currently practicing archery in the woods just outside of the mansion.
All right. So I guess I'll go and give her a visit.
Alright, I guess we want to, everybody get ready. We're gonna go off for an adventure.
Yeah, they can RP that, but yeah. Long story short, Carter's decided to stick around for a couple days, and he's gonna stick with Keith because he hasn't done anything exciting in a while. So he'll be tagging along.
Alright,
So, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna ask if you can switch the map, but if you want to do something now, by all means, go for it.
I just want to know what Kaza has been doing before this. I am very, very curious.
Sounds like an RP. That sounds like a great idea for an RP.
The only thing you're gonna get out of him is that he is a ranger, just like Keith.
Oh yeah?
Just like Keith?
We're under the same teacher. You know this, right?
I mean,
Ranger
Keith, I say this without reservation or any for contradiction. You are one of a kind.
That is very true.
Oh, you also, however, notice that Carter seems to have no weapons of any kind on his person.
Well, Hey,
Well,
Keith,
what can
he
I
doesn't
say?
have a...
I'm a light family.
God, you have a hedgehog.
Carlos, you're like, travel all you want. If we get into a fight, I'm not bailing you out.
Don't worry, I've got my ways.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, then I cannot wait to throw you in the deep end. I'm excited.
Hope you brought a life preserver. Speaking of which, guys, I was working on Goldie over the week, and Goldie, can you show off your new trick?
And at this point, you notice that Goldie is now sporting a stylish trench coat and top hat, or not top hat, fedora, and he goes, "Absolutely, sure thing, sir." And he says, and he shouts, "Go, go, Goldie! Life preserver!" And a life preserver shoots out of his chest. He just lands on
Yes. I'm so happy right now.
and it just reels Keith into him.
Oh my god.
I've been waiting all week for this.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Does Zerga just spit out the leather or the carpet? Because he still ate that.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me. Zergath totally does. He spits out some kind of weird cube that seems to be made of solid red leather.
Interesting. Can we identify this red cube?
If you want.
Yes. Sake of brevity, we talked to Breezy.
Well, it's made of demon leather. She doesn't seem to understand what else it does. It's made of demon leather. It seems magical. Even she is like, this is weird. She's like, it changes clothes?
Can I slot the demon cube into Goldie?
If you do that, you notice that his trench coat becomes red leather.
That is cool.
Oh, no, good boy, Zerga.
That's awesome. First of all, that's awesome.
Oh, that reminds me. Since Jeeves is here,
Oh, and one other question. He has like a cat tree on his shoulder. Is Toki on there with him?
No, because he's not bringing Toki in danger.
Oh, okay, but this is around the base. But yes.
Oh, since Jeeves is here, I'm gonna show him the tea leaf that Zergath threw up. It's like, so he drank some of Master Breezy's tea and he spat out this.
And Jeeves is looking at it and he says, "Huh, I've never seen a tea leaf like this."
I think it might be demon tea or something.
He says, "Well, I guess I'll just have to find out and try drinking some."
Just be careful because wait, hang on. Maybe let some of the imps try it because I don't want it to be like, you know, the demon milk.
She says, "What that could happen? I can't die."
What am I suffering?
Yeah, but doesn't it hurt your soul and like?
He says, "Oh, it would definitely hurt if it's like that milk, but I wouldn't die." And he says, "And this is for something important: the pursuit of knowledge of tea."
Okay.
By the way, while they're all here, you guys, just for the people that don't read the RP, I don't know if you all remember that chandelier of revealing.
The what?
When we were in Crypt's old lab, we found a shattered chandelier of revealing.
He certainly did.
Fable has since worked on that glass and has turned it into stained glass, and all now have a panel of stained glass that now acts when light runs through it, just like a lantern of revealing. So nobody can sneak and watch you guys in your rooms or wherever you choose to hang things.
That's a good idea.
I made enough for everybody's room.
No.
All right.
So if that's everything, 2 days of uneventful travel from the south of the monastery, and you reach the location Jimmy told Corbel about, which you can see just like there's just like into the ground. There's just a set of stairs that goes in there, and it seems like no one has been here in a really long time. And in fact, there's a sign that Jimmy left for Corbel that says, "Undead, enter at own risk. Not my fault, Jimmy."
Gee, thanks.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Is there a map change, or by the way?
There will be in a second.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I guess we'll slowly proceed to go down there, but like, we'll be checking for traps as we go down. And where the fuck on the map am? Oh,
Right here.
Left middle.
Left middle. Oh, found it. Holy, my goodness, we're another ruined.
Are we bringing Layla?
Actually, she is a familiar.
She's got 2 HP. Oh my god.
Yeah, same as every familiar.
Why is the kid with us?
Not Katie.
Yes,
Carter
because
said he
80
was
is
going.
special.
Carter said he was going, and he's 28.
Actually,
Oh,
Corbel's
we're
gonna
gonna call him
be
Kid.
leaving Cord at.
Up to you.
Actually, Corbel's gonna be leaving Cord at home because with what happened in the hag fight, he doesn't want to see her hurt.
Okay. And Cord's a guy. Remember that.
Oh, him. God damn it. So many things to keep track of.
Alright, well, there you go. So, yeah, Carter's there. If anything, he looks like he's taking the lead.
Yep.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I don't know about that. Sounds like a funny idea to me.
All right, Wolfie.
Jewel is in bear form, and Keith is suited up.
So, it's at this point you see Carter pull out a red sphere from his pocket and throw it, and the wolf comes out of it.
Oh my god. Is it a regular wolf? Is it a dire wolf?
It's a wolf unlike something you've ever seen. It's blue, it's got fins.
Why though? No.
Is that a Victorian?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, it's legitimately not. Take a look, it's not actually one.
Oh my god, that Halloween cat Christmas tree is creepy as AF.
I saw it. I had to put
It
it.
looks like it's different.
Alright.
I get
Alright,
success
Carter,
with that guy.
you'll take points. Scott ahead.
Sure, of course. So Wolfie's now sniffing around. Yep.
Yeah,
Right,
he's
right.
gonna
Bottom
let
left
himself
side.
zoom out.
What? Hello?
Yeah.
I'm still pinging
What up?
Sorry.
Well,
Oh,
You can see that they're just crashed.
sorry. I got completely cut out.
In the room, it looks like the wall itself has been smashed out and a tunnel dug through the earth itself. And
It doesn't look like this is natural wear and tear. This is something came in here and smashed their way through it like a
yep,
ping pong
this is
ball.
it's definitely ancient. No one is. It looks like this is really, really old, and you can see natural wear and tear, and you can definitely see very, very unnatural damage to it. Yep, if you're going bare form, I can totally do that. And to back. Actually, before we get going, let's take a 5-minute break, everybody. Yep.
Water.
5 minute break. Tea break, water, whatever. And I'll be back in 5 minutes too.
I feel like the DM needs to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I missed a whole minute of stuff because I got completely cut out. I could not hear anybody.
Mm.
When was that?
Could somebody
not
fill
gonna
me
lie,
in
it was
what happened?
nice.
Yeah.
What happened?
Number 15.
Let's
Like,
see.
what's the last thing you remember, Red?
It was when everyone was asking if it was of a if the wolf was a Vaporeon.
Okay, Carter basically just took point, and that's the only thing that happened.
Okay.
That's
the
literally the
door
only thing that
in-
happened.
Pretty ancient, a lot of damage. You didn't miss much, honestly.
Okay.
Also, not gonna lie, I was not expecting that shit with the guild.
Nobody suspects a Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sort out that guild at some point.
Yeah, your guild's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
going off headset for a minute to get some water.
Alrighty. On the plus side, I don't have to follow the instructions anymore.
That's true.
Although I'm not gonna lie, it would be pretty. I'm curious to see like how a conversation with the Celestial would go.
Instantly.
Sorry?
Okay, what I miss?
Nothing.
I'm just talking.
Now,
Meow. Meow.
Aw,
Again with that.
By the way, considering events, Shiva would have no problem if you guys want to kick their butts, but the thing is, they're strong, so you gotta be careful.
What are you kicking the butt of?
My guild.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Ex-guild.
Ex-guild.
Oh, kicking their butts won't do anything. They're so self-righteous that they'll just see themselves as the victim and they'll make it justify their actions even further. You
Yeah,
don't just
so
go and attack people like that.
Okay, I'm
You
back.
you have to take the time to belittle them, degrade them, make them show face.
What are we talking about?
Shiva's guild.
Mm.
It would be useless to just go there and beat them up, because then they can turn around and say that this group of really big assholes with this tiefling asshole that we knew all along was bad came and beat us up for no reason.
true.
Oh, Shiva wouldn't do it, even if she wanted to.
No,
but
but
if
the other
any
people
of
would.
the others wanted to, she wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
I
and
got
then
a feeling we can use Jimmy the Hand to cause some chaos.
They wouldn't do anything though. They'd just be reinforcing their stereotype.
yeah,
I guess not.
you have to make them look bad first.
We should have Jimmy plant all kinds of stupid shit on them.
No, see, that's
And
not right.
back.
We're gonna have to get some intelligence on them first and see what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about plans of what to do with the guild.
People like that show their true colors under stress. Lately, they've been deciding to drink Mai Tais and hang out on the porch instead of having any kind of part in what's happening in the world. Maybe we should expose them to a little stress.
What kind of stress? Like demon stress or?
We should have the demon summon a circle at their house.
Hey, stress. Why
Well,
don't we
there
plant
was-
a few coins on their inventory?
Well, there's also the fact that there's that demon portal in that tunnel in Calhoun, or near Portsmouth.
How do you plan to move the portal?
Portal gun. Create a portal from there to the freaking Warlock College.
But that means we have to, like, not use the portal gun for the entire duration of that summoning.
And plus, you also need to remember that just by getting demons to spew out of there like a hose, that's not going to take care of the people that are the rot in the problem of this tree. What you need to do is get the people to make them, to ask them, why aren't you helping? Why aren't you doing your job?
It's
Why
a
are
flyer
you here?"
campaign.
Master said, like, there has been a debate going on, and honestly, from what I remembered, the students were actually nice. The teachers were the one that was the problem. At least from what I can remember.
Mhm. So what you need is a revolution.
Revolution.
We can work on that.
So are we gonna have a reenactment of another Break in the Wall Part 2?
For now, let's focus on this dungeon, shall we?
Yeah, I was just gonna wait on Lenny.
I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So I guess Carter seems to be having that wolf of his look ahead.
Yep.
I've never seen a water wolf before, but it's cool.
Alright, so hang
Hey,
on.
do you think Carter will let me pet it?
Sure. Why not?
So what the wolf sees and Carter notices is that there seems to be a bunch of wolf spiders who are picking at the carcass of a dead minotaur.
Oh shit.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're not alone in here. Good news is they haven't noticed us, so take what you want.
Well, we already knew that we weren't in here, so that's not really news.
Does Carter actually know what Wolfie's seeing?
Oh yeah.
They look
like mind linked?
Yep.
They look like big blue spiders.
Oh.
I'm tempted to catch one.
Yeah, did I find anything in that room?
Nope.
Alright, well then, I guess we should go deal with some
shit.
spiders then.
What are those big blue spiders?
Warp spiders? Oh, you've seen them before. Or fake spiders, sorry. They can teleport. They have venom. They're spiders. All the standard stuff.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm waiting next to everybody.
Okay, Looney, you mind moving Fable and I's token together?
Okay.
Fable, as soon as they said spiders, she's grabbed her tail and is looking for webs.
Actually, there doesn't seem to be any webs in the area. And at that point, you notice that in the wall of the next room, there seems to be an opening kind of at the top of the wall, right near the ceiling, and it looks like it goes into like a cave in the distance, probably where the spiders came from.
So we should totally like chuck a fireball down there, right?
Oh
If they
yeah.
can make it down the tunnel.
There's also a big skeletal thing down there. I'm not too sure exactly what you want to do with that one.
What kind of skeleton?
Yep.
Minotaur.
Okay.
Oh.
Is the Minotaur fighting the spiders?
No, it's just a dead corpse.
Got it.
They're just eating the last of the flesh off of it.
Lovely. Well, while they're eating, I guess they're distracted.
They certainly are.
Good
They're
plan.
very focused on their eating.
Yeah, Shiva?
Did Jimmy say what kind of minotaur that he encountered?
No, he wasn't specific on details, really.
Okay, we should probably be careful because I never had the chance to say this, but minotaurs, they worshipped one of the demon princes, Baphomet.
Also, a really cool Judas Priest song.
Yep.
Shiva,
So-
why is it every time that you say I didn't get a chance to tell you guys, it's never anything nice?
To be fair, I actually have some nice things. I just never had the chance because we got busy with everything.
Tell you what, Shiva, how about like you write us like a 10-page memo on everything, and like during our next time off, like we can all read that 10-page memo.
I'll give her a break.
Okay.
She's under a lot of stress.
Stress relief.
That's how I do it.
Stop.
Alright, real talk, are we all just gonna like try to sneak up on the spiders and like jump them as they're eating?
God.
I mean, I think that's good.
Why not?
Well, if you
Yeah,
want
do you-
to, I could help everyone with Pass Without Trace.
Well, that's why DM, do you want stealth rolls from all of us?
I guess it depends what you're doing. If you're just actually either way, yeah, self rolls from everybody.
All right, Pass Without Trace.
Oof.
Oh, that was for a jewel that had Fable token selected.
That's not good.
First. Please go invisible. Ooh.
Oh. Is it broken?
Ignore that. The first one was.
I guess you roll for Zergat stealth. Oh.
I'm not seeing any low rolls except for Goldie, who got an 8.
I got lower.
I got 4.
I got 5, but I'm against myself. Alright, that's a 7.
Damn, I should have got the axe. Oh well.
Also, why are you attacking?
He accidentally rolled it. Accidental click.
It was accident.
So, as we walk forward as a group, what happens?
They don't notice you. They are way too distracted eating.
Alright, I guess everyone have their tokens moved for combat, and we just hit them all with ranged attacks. DM, you want to move my and Fable's tokens forward?
So hard to move my turn.
Where's the wolf going?
Apparently, it's going ahead.
Okay.
He's sneaking around.
You sneaky boy. Okay,
Wolves are natural hunters. Makes them perfect.
so do you want to just start doing, everybody just do their attack rolls, or DM, do you want us to do it in order, or...
Why not roll initiative just to see who goes first?
Does Goldie go on Corbel's initiative, or does he have his own roll?
Nope, he's gonna go on yours.
What? Why is Shade still? God damn it!
It's fine, as long as you roll it off your sheet, then it would use the right numbers even if it says his name.
No, I did roll off my sheet.
Then there's no problem.
Who am I
I
missing?
feel like Cadence is about to go first.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a crazy high initiative roll.
Emo, we need your initiative.
And I gotta add Fables and potentially...
Emo. Initiative. We're doing combat.
Ish.
Let's see
Well,
if it
surprise
works.
round.
Yeah, it's working. It's the one though. Nice.
You're not gonna last, so that's a plus.
No, I am. My last I rolled a 1.
Well,
Right.
you can't not 1 or not crit on initiative.
You can't. It just means you got a really high roll.
I mean, you got a 1, but you're still going before Kieran and Shade. I mean, Tamra.
Let's see. Let's check the real quick.
Oh.
Okay. I believe that is everybody. I roll the spiders, but I have a feeling.
Yeah, everybody gets their surprise round, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put them where they belong, but anyway. Yeah, Cadence does indeed go first, because that 25, wow. That is a very high roll.
So I'm assuming we're just gonna do the usual.
Pretty much.
I guess you're murdering them. That sounds like what the group decided.
I'm gonna go here.
Exactly.
I'm gonna use my ranged Daka. Which...
Has a range of 30 feet, so you're definitely within range. That way you don't have to touch the spider either. I assume that's why you're doing it that way.
Yeah, also because I can back up and not be in the way of other people's attacks.
Plus, you know, not touching the spider. Also a positive.
Daka.
Well, I mean, those are all hits. Those are all hits. Yep.
Even the 13?
Even the 13. These are just spiders.
They may be monstrosities, but they're still spiders in the end.
Yeah, that spider that you're punching literally just explodes.
Spider go boom!
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna back up 10.
I wonder if I'll even get a turn.
Yeah, probably
Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, I guess Carter's next. According to turn order.
Gonna get him to shoot this guy.
That's a hit.
Carter, don't fuck up.
He's probably not fucking up.
Waterwolf uses
Water gun.
It's water shot. Thank you very much.
Oh my
I'm trying to make this on a Pokemon attack.
He is using a Pokemon avatar.
No, that's not a Pokemon.
It's a trainer. Pokemon trainer.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that is.
Quite literally red.
So, yeah. So the spider you just shot, it's severely bleeding now.
Bonus action to catch it.
What?
What? Oh my god, yes! Yes! Yes, I am down for this.
Yeah, using tier 1 ball.
Sorry, using which one?
Tier 1.
Okay, go for it. Roll it.
What am I rolling?
Hey, there's a skill on the thingy. Below the regular skills, there's a custom skill.
Skills.
Well,
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh
I'll
my
make
god.
the save, but
I hate this now.
Yeah, well, you catch it.
Question: does it get teleported to Bill's PC?
No, because it gets put on his belt.
I hate this.
I'm trying to think of like what this Pokemon would be based on. Is this like a Spinarak or an Ariados?
It's a teleporting spider.
I know,
want
but I'm
something
trying to think
with
of spider Pokemon.
Is spider Pokemon.
All right, Fable's turn.
Yep, it's Fable's turn. And you just witnessed Carter throw some kind of ball at that spider, and it went inside it, and then it disappeared, and whatever that means.
It won't give me that aspect of the screen. What?
Oh,
I got it back.
okay. Excellent. Well, that was a thing. So, Fable is going to get out both yo-yos, and she is going to yo-yo one of those spiders in the face because she does not like spiders.
One of the two.
Acapella? Acapella first, yeah.
Well, that's a hit.
Beautiful. And I do have sneak attack, right? This is a surprise round.
Certainly is. They do not see you coming at all.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Well, that's a dead spider.
And then Fable is going to use her new yo-yo, and she is going to do the other spider in the face, and that is, where is it? Yeah, that one.
That's also a hit.
Nice.
Not quite so dead. But it is bleeding.
Kopaka's turn.
It is Kopaka. The big burly dragonborn.
Too far.
Well, you can walk.
If you have your javelin.
Well, he's bleeding, so I'm willing to. Hold on. Perfect. Wait a minute.
What the fuck? That's disturbing.
What is the range of the Oh, never mind. So hold on. Oh shit, I can't reach. Oh well. Alright.
Just chuck a javelin at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2.
Well, that's...
Oh.
It's dead. It's dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
It exploded.
Yeah. It literally explodes into just, yeah. All that's left is a javelin sticking in the ground where there was a spider.
What is the fucking...
Woo!
Oh, what are the odds?
Yeah. In fact, the wolf gets showered in spider guts.
Nice.
Whoops.
I ain't bathing you. Alright. What do
Not the
we
worst
see
thing he's gone through.
besides spider
Wolf
guts?
shakes it up.
Hey, you guys want the spider fang? I hear the venom is most potent. Yes, no?
Is the spider venom?
Spider thing?
Venom.
Corbel is going to be
Remember how
trying to salvage any
venom
useful
is?
spider parts,
I'll need a survival, not medicine.
but he's using his surgical tools to pry them open.
Still survival.
Yeah. That's
How? I'm doing
Medicine
surgery.
is for healing. This is
And
not healing.
surgery. And
This is-
surgery.
This
We've done this before.
Man, survival. Roll survival.
Just do it. Listen to DM.
This
And
is
maybe if it was a humanoid, I'd allow that, but this is a spider. Rule survival.
You're essentially
Fine.
scavenging for parts from the animal. That's survival.
Alright, well, you get 4 spider fangs.
Yay.
Pokemon Go players looking for Pokemon. This is a bunch of fucking flamingos.
And then Corval. And then Corval's gonna attempt to cast Animate Dead on the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Why?
Earlier read that there's one like that.
No, I mean, David. I would say.
Well, it slowly begins to move.
I don't think Karen wants it.
However,
Maybe
you
why?
notice that there are a bunch of bones missing, so it only has 1 arm.
I thought we were going away from the animating corpses of people.
Does he look like a people to you?
I mean, he's one of the races. Minotaurs are one of the races. You've seen him in town before.
True, but he was already dead when we found him, though.
However, this is a tomb, so he was presumably buried here.
Yes, you're desecrating a grave, essentially.
All right, Wolfie.
Oh, that's a huge no-no.
Fine. And he drops concentration on the spell.
Not here to desecrate the grave more than it already has been. We're gonna get the house and go. Okay.
You are no fun, you know that, right?
Yeah, I'm a druid.
Actually, hang on. It's at this point that, actually, can you roll a history for me, Cadence?
Oh, I have to roll history?
You have to roll history.
Oh, no.
What?
I'm just curious to see what comes up.
Oh dear.
Well, that makes sense. However, I am giving you advantage on this because you actually were forced to study this against your will quite a lot. You recognize a whole bunch of symbols around here. These are symbols from your organization, the Order of the Platinum Dragon. This seems like it probably was one of their tombs.
This looks like a tomb of the Platinum Dragon. Not the Platinum Dragon, obviously, but like this is a tomb of my order.
Yes,
That's
no
cool.
reason not to just resurrect some random bones you find in here.
Well, to be
Also,
fair,
please
he was
don't do
alive
that.
as an undead before we got here. Jimmy did mention something about a giant minotaur.
I mean,
Minotaur was
did
dead.
Jimmy see a living Minotaur, or did he just see a skeleton and think, oh god, skeleton?
He said it was a zombie, actually.
Then there's still
That's
stuff in this
not
tomb.
good.
Then there's still things in this tomb we need to be careful.
Yup.
So does that mean that Minotaur was a member of the Platinum Dragon?
Presumably he was, though he has no clothing or even flesh, so there's no obvious sign he was. But he was in this location, and this seems to be a tomb of that. So make of that what you will.
Good chance he was.
Are there Minotaurs in your guild, Cadence?
I
You
don't
can think of
know.
one. You can think of one you've seen once.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, I saw one once. So I guess there are occasionally Minotaurs in the Order of the Platinum Dragon. I guess that's the thing.
That's cool.
Alright, I guess we'll carry on scouting. Carter, lead the way. Seems to be working out for us so far.
Yeah, Carter. I'm enjoying this vacation.
Well,
Seems like now. Go on.
Yeah,
Go on,
so
lady.
his wolf has come across a crossroads, so to speak. There are 2 exits to the room he just entered. One to the north and one to the south.
Let's do the north first.
Or we could send one of the familiars to scout.
The lady.
I I believe he did. Well, to the north, you see a room which has a whole bunch of big-ass bats in it. They are huge. They are bigger than Goldie. They are really, really big.
What?
Are they alive? Or...
Oh yeah, they're alive. They're definitely alive. They are not undead. Those are bats. Giant, giant bats.
Why are those bats so big?
Could be a number of reasons, but we don't know.
And they haven't noticed the wolf's presence as it scouts ahead.
Could be magic. Could be some other type of mutation. Could be a few things.
There's nothing else in the room but the bats.
Why don't we lock them?
Do we even have to bother with them? Because they're in a room separate from the path we need to take forward.
Yeah, I guess we could just leave them be. Unless there's something else of note in that room.
There is... Actually, have that wolf roll perception for me.
Alright. There's no actual, like, blocks.
Nope, so you're just you're just gonna roll wisdom. Oh no, there is perception. What am I saying? I see it right there on the sheet. I knew there was one. You can see it. It's in the skills.
Ah, there it is.
This is your first time looking at a monster sheet, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. It takes a while.
Alright, so the wolf does notice that there seems to be some kind of little amulet or trinket in one of the empty graves.
Okay, well, if we wanted to take care of them and they're stuck in a room, I have one idea.
Well, first he has to tell us that that's there.
Okay,
If
true.
he chooses to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I'm seeing 3 bats, 3 giant bats, and an amulet. Take your pick.
Okay.
Oh! What kind of amulet? Is it sparkly? What does it look like?
Well, as he describes it, you can realize it's an amulet of the Order of the Platinum Dragon. It's got their symbol on it.
They're gonna want me to give that back. That's no fun. Fable kicks the ground a little bit.
Is there any description of the bats outside of being really big
I
bats?
assume Cadence
So
would want
they're
that, right?
extremely furry. Their fur is green. Except for what almost are like yellow manes sticking out from under their chin.
That doesn't seem natural at all.
Yeah, you've never heard of a bat like this.
Okay.
Well, that could be.
Well, I have one idea for dealing with them.
Yeah.
I can loop a wall of fire through the corridor and into the room. And hopefully that could burn them and we don't have to deal with them.
There's the whole
climbing onto his shoulders.
Yeah, there's a whole green fur and like stuff reminding of anything. Even if it's not bats.
No, actually, you've never heard of anything like this. This is a bat species you have no idea about.
Well,
You didn't even know bats could be this large.
Your call. Either do you want to exterminate them or just like, pretend we didn't exist?
Wait, hold on. Bats could have sensitive hearing, so they might already know we're already here.
They haven't reacted to us yet.
Awesome. There's something very odd about bats from the description.
Yeah. I mean, we could expect them to come out of nowhere and attack us, but then again, can't be
These
too
aren't
careful.
normal bats, that's for sure.
Out of curiosity, does anybody have any sounds, spells of some sort, or no?
Thunderclap.
Perfect.
Yeah, I have a few shatter scrolls.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Alright, this is for just in case.
Wolfie can give a howl.
Well, what I was thinking of is I literally just throw a firewall down that hallway and have the firewall burn them.
Not a bad idea.
We could try that.
Alright, ring.
But we need something to block.
They're literally gonna have to fly through a wall of fire. burning on the way out. So, DM, you saw it more or less measuring out, but it's like 15 feet down the hallway, and then 45 feet or 30 and like 20 feet, basically 40 feet down over here to burn the bat. And wall of fire is concentration for 1 minute.
Yeah. So here's what happens when you do that. The one bat catches on fire and burns a corpse really fast, and the other two start panicking, and Kieran can literally hear their loud shrieks of, "Why are we being murdered? Who's burning us alive? What do we do?" And at that point, the other two catch on fire, and they end up screaming, and all three bats die.
In agony.
In agony.
No.
Surprisingly easy, quote unquote.
Nah, that was really more fucked than it should have been.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
we should stop murder hoboing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of murdered some bats who apparently knew nothing.
Oh.
Out of curiosity,
Uh-huh.
did they say things out loud?
Oh yeah, they were shrieking out loud. I mean, unless he could understand animals, Kieran can, so he could understand them.
Well, if Kieran would have told Corporal to stop concentrating on the spell, he would have dropped it.
Oh yeah, if they heard
It's a little late now.
It only took a few seconds for them to all be on fire. It was too late.
Yeah.
What if I can't spare the dying? Would I have been able to make it in time?
No, they definitely would have died before you. They caught fire and they burned really quickly. That green fur seemed to be very, very flammable.
Well, that's unsettling.
Oh, good job, Corbel.
I'll just keep that secret with me.
I guess we'll go check up on that amulet.
So yeah, Karen's not telling anybody what he heard.
Well, alright. And that amulet is like I described. It's an amulet of the Order of the Platinum Dragon.
Anything magical about it?
Why don't you roll an Arcana and tell? Nope, you have no clue!
Well, fuck me. Someone else want to take a crack at it?
There, 12.
You're not sure either.
Why don't we just bring it to someone who we know can just, like, touch it and know everything?
We can bring it to Breezy later, but right now we're in the middle of something. Alright, what else is burning?
The next room seems to be empty, but again, even though you can see that the sarcophaguses are damaged and broken and the bodies are all missing.
Oh, I thought we were doing that scene from, like, the video game where you go through the tomb and it gets empty and then the skeletons all attack you at once.
Oh, no. And they're legitimately all empty.
That ain't good.
Something has taken all the bodies.
Oh, that's not good.
Lovely.
That ain't good.
Nope.
However, you do see, going in this direction, going to the south, a small trail of blood, really faint.
Hey.
So those with a really high passive perception see it. So Fable, Kieran, and Corb will see it, and I don't think anybody. Oh, and Jewel. Everybody else. No one else.
Jewel's in bear form. Jewel doesn't see shit.
Oh, I take it back. Yep, just you three and the wolf. Notice. Notice the trail of blood going to the south, and as he explores, he sees something else that Carter's never seen before. Seems to be a woman made entirely out of blood.
That's fucked up.
What?
That is freaky. Holy shit.
What?
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Kind of reminds me of that Diablo trailer.
Fable will talk to her.
By all means.
Okay.
Cadence isn't into this. Me, on the other hand,
Corbel will go with her to give her advantage and, you know.
Cadence will go with in case punching is needed.
Alright, so the question.
can I pull out the teleport spider?
I mean, you'd have to put the wolf away.
Why?
You know, in case Fable comes in contact with a not so friendly character.
I
And it doesn't help one of the things, just itself.
I appreciate your concern there, but I do not want to walk into this seeming confrontational.
Yeah, Corbal's gonna ask Goldie to stay behind with Bear Jewel.
Hey, I'm not very confrontational.
No, you're fine, my dear. I'm just saying a giant spider might seem confrontational.
Hey, you've never seen spiders' true face before. They can be rather pleasant.
Jill shakes her head. Nope.
We'll just shatter for a second.
Only Lucas the spider is adorable. No other spider is adorable.
Hey, you guys have a really awesome spider with a bow. He's cute.
I made him cute.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Well, as you approach the blood lady, she looks at you questioningly.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't say anything, though.
Hello, my
Assuming
dear.
we have to come around this corner.
Yep.
It is wonderful to make your lovely acquaintance. My name is Fable Teller. What might be the name of the woman that I am in the presence of?
And she doesn't seem like she understands common.
Fable will
Yeah,
use
the helm of comprehend language.
Fable will use the helm of comprehend language.
I don't know
And
what language it is if she's not speaking anything, though.
That helps you understand her.
right.
But she's not saying anything yet.
So Fable
Cadence
instead
is going to take a shot in the dark and speak Draconic.
Well, what do you know? She definitely understands Draconic. You can see as soon as the first syllable comes out, she's paying attention to what you're saying. So what do you say?
Hi.
Sure.
And
who, what, why are you here?
And she says, I've always been here. Somebody made me. Not sure who. All I know is I'm supposed to stay here and keep anything bad from happening.
So you're like this tomb's guardian.
Maybe.
Yeah, like Shiva's master.
Ask her about all the missing bodies.
Yes,
Yeah, there's a lot of... like, this is a tomb of the Order of the Platinum Dragon, and there's no monks or clerics or anyone from that order still here?
She says, "What do you mean?" And she points to the two graves next to her, and of which there are actually bodies. She says, "They're right here. See?"
So you're supposed to just guard these two specific?
She says, "I don't know. Maybe. I always thought so."
You're not even sure.
You're not the one talking to her.
I don't even understand it.
I do.
I got my helm, so yeah, I understand.
You're not there.
Who told you to do
this?
No one told me, so I just assumed I was supposed to guard these two because that's where I was when I woke up.
Okay, has anyone else ever been here?
She says somebody was here, and I told them to go away from these two bodies, and they did.
Fable's laughing.
She says, "Speaking of, go away from these two bodies."
Oh no, I'm not interested in these two bodies. I'm just curious. I am from the Order of the Platinum Dragon. This is a tomb of the Order. So this is somewhat of a special place. I should be allowed to be here.
She says, "Well, that makes sense."
I'm wondering about the bodies inside the tubes.
Yeah, ask her what's so special about them.
Do you know anything about these two bodies?
Says, they're dead.
Well, yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
There are bones in there.
You sure? You haven't opened them up to look?
Good. That's good. I like it.
She's like, I guess not. I kind of assumed there was bones in there. And now you can see she's like looking at them like, huh, maybe there's not bones in there.
Yes.
And you can see she's fighting the temptation to open it and look inside.
As the guardian, tell her that she really should know for sure, just so that she knows that when something's missing, that something went missing, right?
Yes. As the guardian, you really should know for sure, because if something has gone missing, you need to know that it's gone missing.
Persuasion.
Oh boy.
Fable's giving her help, right? The help action.
Do you speak Draconic?
I haven't told her what to say.
Well, I might allow it. Alright, so let's roll. Let's see this persuasion roll.
With advantage.
That's a 1 on the D4, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh. Oh, Discord cut out. Oh.
Hey,
Oh, hey, yeah, what happened?
Oh, cut out again. Oh, you can hear us now? Okay.
Yeah, Discord just cut out.
Yeah, we saw your message in Roll20, so go ahead and roll Persuasion with advantage because you're being helped out by being told what to say. Well, that's good enough. She says, you know what, that makes sense.
Yes. Open him up.
And if you get in any trouble, don't worry, I can talk to the others in the Order of the Platinum Dragon, and I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
She says, okay, and she moves a bloody tentacle and pops open one of them, and inside there's a remains of what looks like a human, or a human-sized humanoid anyway.
Okay.
Cadence is definitely, like, looking.
Yep, they seem to be perfectly intact. There's an amulet of the Order around the neck.
Oh,
Simple
hey,
robes. And then she... sorry, go ahead.
Is there a name or a cause of death or anything inscribed anywhere?
And, actually, yes, there is, on the inside of the lid of it. And the name is... The name is Henork. And, yep, and apparently they were a paladin, and their cause of death was bludgeoning.
Jesus.
So there's probably a few of those bones are a little broken.
Yeah. So they look like they've been maintained and restored by somebody.
So he was taxidermied a little bit before putting him in the grave.
And then she looks at the other one and she shrugs and she opens that one, and that one also seems to have this one has a much larger body, probably like a minotaur or like a ogre, a troll, something larger than like a large creature.
Okay.
Well, someone was very big.
Yep. And that one's name is Inowex, and they were a cleric, and they died of old age.
Huh.
So we have two heroes. One that obviously died in battle, and one that died telling his story.
And you can see she looks relieved because the bodies are in there, and then as soon as she's taken a look, she closes the lid again.
So it's Hanork and
Inowex, yep.
Hanork and Inowex.
Yep.
Well, looks like Hanork and Inowex are right where they belong. Good.
That is
good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Can we ask her who was like trying to get close to the bodies?
Do you happen to remember what looked like who came here last?
She says, it was some lady.
Some lady.
Yep. Some lady. Gross long hair. Kind of looked like she was a skeleton herself. Creepy laugh.
No.
Oh. Oh, that,
What was she laughing about?
When I told her to stay away, she laughed, but then she walked away.
Do you tell this to Corbel?
Does anyone...
Do you tell this to Corbel?
I mean, I'll tell him when he comes over.
No, he's been there. He was been there. It's just he can't understand the conversation.
You and I are the only ones right now.
She says that some gross long-haired lady, skeletal, laughing at things lady was here.
You know, shot in the dark here. Can you ask her if the creepy old lady gave her name and if that name was Morgan?
Would this lady happen to have told you their name was Morgan?
She says, that sounds right.
Yeah. I think,
for fuck's sake!
I think we're aware of them.
Dear, can you ask her how long ago she thinks this was, investigation?
Do you know how long ago that was?
She says, nope. I don't even know how long we've been talking.
I'm guessing then you don't know how long you've been here.
Nope.
No.
Someone should get out more.
I suddenly got this serious wave of sympathy for you, and I just start pulling out things like a pinwheel and like bubbles and like all my little toys and trinkets and shit, and I'm just like seeing what I can separate with to give to her to give herself something to do.
I mean, you did know that there's a world beyond here?
Yeah, but that's not my problem. I only have to guard these two bodies. And she points at them again. And then, because now she's going to be paranoid they're missing, she slides them open just to make sure the bodies are in there before closing it again.
To be fair, I would do that too.
So, so Cadence will come back to the group and be like, yeah, she's not a threat, so long as we just leave those bodies alone. What's our goals here? What are we trying to accomplish?
We're trying to recover a symbol that I could use.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now we just found out that my mother has had her dirty fingers all over this. So...
Oh, that's your mom! Oh.
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Wow.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, well, I've decided that because she's the reason why everything terrible ever happened to me, she needs to... Well, I can't just outright kill her, because apparently bad things will happen if I die. And if she dies, bad things will also happen to me. Something about severing a link, but I would very much like to get back at her.
Well, she didn't touch either of those two bodies, I know that much. They're still there. This holy symbol thing you're looking for, would it happen to be about this big, have about a... And she just describes like the symbol, symbol of the platinum dragon.
Something like that. Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for?
Corbel has no idea. Jimmy just tracked down that he knew of an amulet. He didn't say what it looked like. And Jimmy didn't even know for sure what it looked like. He just knew that apparently this is the tomb of a really old grave cleric that they're entombed here, and that they have it. And that's why he's here.
Yeah, well, it might be that, but I have a feeling, given the importance of this grave cleric, it's likely further in.
I don't know. There's a dead paladin who has a thing, and a dead cleric who doesn't have a thing?
Also had one, yeah. They both had the regular old amulets.
There's a dead cleric over there.
I mean, the kind you see those amulets though, pretty much in anyone you've ever met from the Order. They basically everybody has one of those.
Oh.
But I don't. Why don't I have one?
I kind of assumed you did.
You're not special.
You should have one. You should have one.
It's either she lost it or she just hasn't been awarded one because she was just starting out when she teamed up with these Juggle Fucks.
Oh, actually, you probably haven't been given it, Moni, but you know about it. You remember it. You remember it. Pretty much everyone gets one when they become an official full-fledged member.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so if there's a special one, then it's probably further in, unless your mom has it.
Well, let's go further in and see how it is.
Hold on a second. I just want to ask, like, hey, do you? I'm pretty sure these bodies will be left right where they are. Do you want to come with us, explore a little bit more of this place? You know, sort of just get to know your surroundings a bit more.
She says, "Oh, I can't leave." She says, "Walk," and she tries to walk towards you, and she physically can't walk more than a few steps.
Oh.
Sucks.
No wonder she never gets out.
Yeah. Cadence is going to take the various gifts from Fable and be like, here, you can...
Right? Fable's now
Chinese,
getting out
keep
all
yourself
of her
busy.
romance novels, and she's picking out the ones her and her sister have already read a few times to let her have those romance novels.
Yeah, here's a reading material, here's a fun little pinwheel, here's...
Oh, there's a build your own dream catcher kit.
Dream capture kits. That's the thing.
You also have
Here's a build your own cultural appropriation kit.
And she says, "Now I can try to catch a dream and have one." Oh. I've never had a dream before.
God, you are so sad. And, you know what? I will ask those in the order about these two and probably about you, so that, you know, if I learn some more, I can bring it back to you and let you know.
She says, "I don't have a name."
You don't have a name.
Wait, is it a
Would
she?
you like a name?
It's not a name.
He says, I don't know, do I need a name?
I'm thinking maybe Sanguine.
She says, "I don't know, is that a good name?"
Komoko, you're echoing.
Oh shit. Hold on. Fuck. There you go.
I'll use headphones.
Is that fixed?
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, so
I kind of
you
wanted
could be...
to call her Ruby.
You could be Ruby. Ruby's a good name.
She says, "Well, I've never had a name, and I wouldn't know how to choose, so you choose."
Oh, well, that's a lot of responsibility. Let's go with Ruby.
Ruby.
And, you just sit tight, and I'll eventually come back and check in on you, I guess.
He says, "Okay, bye."
Wait, Orville, wait, do you think she might want a cat?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Well, Question. Are there a lot of, like, mice, rats, various things that...
Normal size bag.
Various things that, say, a cat might eat?
She says, "Maybe. I don't know. I've never seen it. What's a mouse look like?"
Okay. Normally I'd ask if you wanted to adopt a cat, but
She says, "What's a cat?"
It's kind of like me, only four-legged, smaller, and... doesn't wear clothes?
That's true. They mostly usually go.
She moves blood around to, like, create the image of something that definitely doesn't look like a cat at all. She's like this.
Oh,
No. That's
disturbing.
that is something.
What does it look like?
She does something else, and it looks like a platypus. She's like this.
Easily.
I am sure there's absolutely nothing that looks like that. Fable, do you have any pictures of a cat or anything?
And she's looking through her sketchbook, and then she pulls out a picture of her sister with Layla, and she points at Layla, and she's like, "That right there."
Oh.
And she says, "Oh, weird."
Yeah. Given that you kind of are stuck in place
Just disturbing.
and can't really provide the level of care needed for a cat at this time, say let's put a pin in that, and we'll come back to the question of adopting a cat later, right? Okay.
Yeah.
She says, "Okay, bye."
Did she start picking up any of the romance novels?
You can see she's looking at it. She's never read anything before, so she's like moving the book around. Like at one point, she puts it on her head. She's like, "Is that it?"
Amazing.
Okay.
And
while this was
Be
happening,
able to read them.
in case anybody was curious, you could totally get ice cream from Goldie's. So if anybody was like just waiting around, you could have asked Corporal to tell, hey, if you need ice cream, talk to Goldie.
Hey, Goldie, can I get some ice cream?
And he says, "Go, Goldie, ice cream maker," and he bends over and squats, and out it comes.
No. Maybe in my mind.
Hey, I will have you know that rectum is sanitized daily.
They're just gonna kind of look at him, kind of get them. Are you fucking serious? And then walk away.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
And he's got chocolate, vanilla, and swirl as his 3 favorites of soft serve.
No.
Why is it not just chocolate?
If you want just chocolate, you can get chocolate.
I'm good.
Corporal will have a swirl.
Keith was going also against swirl too.
Keith will like ice cream cheers.
What I missed?
And Zergath goes over and just begins licking Bill's butt.
Okay, let's moving on.
Okay, what the heck did I just miss?
He has an ice cream maker in his butt.
Wait. Wait, okay, let me get this straight. So, what I missed was you guys are getting ice cream.
From Gold Butt. He's got an ice cream maker in there. He can make. He poops out soft serve, vanilla, chocolate, and swirl.
No.
And they got ice cream out in front of Zergath, and it made him run over and just start licking the ice cream nozzle.
No, Zergath, away from that. No.
It's fine.
Why the butt?
And I guess when everyone's done, Goldie's just gonna wipe his ass.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Why? Horrible, why? Why the butt?
I couldn't get
Scouting ahead.
I couldn't get it to fit anywhere else.
Alright, well, up ahead, Fable sees 2 undead zombie giants wandering around aimlessly.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Anything else?
A whole bunch of empty graves. And every once in a while, one of the trolls just smashes something randomly. The wall, the floor, the ceiling. They don't seem to care.
You mean the giant?
Oh, giants, yeah, giants. They don't seem to care.
Okay.
Well, I could take control of one of them.
Well, Fable's not back yet. She is going to wait for the right opportunity to start scoping out how many graves are still intact.
Most of them are still intact, but they are empty.
All of them, eh?
Yep, not a single body.
Alright. Can we, I just want to see what exits there are here. Okay, so we gotta go north.
Hey guys, I made an in-game chat and on Discord. So this is only.
Sorry?
I made an in-game chat on Discord. So just like how like here, we just do it here.
He put it in Discord, something for in-game only.
Yeah.
Oh, because Mecha's. Okay, got it. Because Mecha's
Yeah,
thing.
things are a little more organized there.
We're just gonna continue past the
What's this about me?
Just in case like Otori gets too flooded and people miss the messages from our roles. So.
Okay.
Alright.
Anyway, did you say you wanted to sneak past them?
Yep.
Stealth, please.
Not a problem.
Stealth. He's stealthy.
Just give me
Okay,
a
what the
moment.
heck? 1 minute I see the giant, next thing I know there's a hat on it.
Yep.
You gotta stop doing that.
That's just.
Alright, well, Fable's definitely able to stealth past them. They're huge and they're slow and they make it really easy.
Alright.
Every once in a while, I have to just make sure to avoid whatever they're smashing, but
And
I
she's
think
not
Fable's
gonna
just going
go.
ahead.
She's not gonna go directly into the next room. She's going to look first, check for traps, and look for.
Well, Fable, without going in there, what she sees is a small trail of blood and a weird, almost like she's seen them before, almost like a worm dragging itself along the ground through, like, dust with little bits of blood. Going down the next hallway and off to the east, out of sight.
Okay. Just one?
Well, it's one big trail, almost as wide as the hallway.
Okay. And it's a one-way hallway? Like, there's only.
Yep.
There's
Only one path. There's no split and there's no doors. And you can also see a whole bunch more empty graves. Tons.
And they're all paladins.
Okay. So, Fable is going to cross the hallway to get into that room there, the little side room. And then she's going to send Hamlet ahead down the hallway.
Okay. Well, pretty quickly he sees another broken wall and another unnatural path, and you can presume you figured out what's doing it. There's a giant worm that seems to just be drooling blood. Solid red. Its tongue almost looks like it's made of blood.
Disgusting. Okay, and no sign of anything that we're looking for?
No, but you can tell that further past the tunnel keeps going, further in.
Oh, great.
Okay. So at this point, Fable is now going to cast a message in her hiding place to, since her sister's in bear form, she's going to do it to Corval. And let him know what she sees, and whether she should try to send Hamlet across the worm or not.
Corval's gonna be like, I don't think we should try to go ahead, given that if something were to happen, there's two giants between me and us and you. I think you should try to make your way back here for now.
Okay. I am going to keep Hamlet there, where he is.
Okay.
And I will sneak back past the giants.
Okay. No.
I'm gonna let your stealth roll from earlier carry through.
Okay.
Sure?
Question to the DM.
Uh-huh.
Corval knows how big giants are on average, and he knows the dimensions of these hallway corridors. Will the giants fit through the corridor?
Yep. Just, but they will fit.
Okay.
And they've shown the ability to smash. You see them smash one of the walls down. It doesn't seem like that would be a problem for them, even if they somehow couldn't fit.
Okay.
Fable's going to tell everybody else, by the way, when she gets back.